everybody. Welcome to our ESO night. I still don't have anything fun and alliterative for this. You'd think I would by now. Alas, that I do not. Anyway, hi. How is everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah. I made the potentially ridiculous decision to have a root canal on the same day of stream, so yay. That's been my day. I hope your days have been better than mine. Anyway, I've got hot cocoa though. I've got you guys. Evening is definitely looking up. And yes, I am still drinking hot cocoa, despite it being like 90 some odd degrees outside, because I have a problem. I like hot cocoa. It is delicious. And to my mind, not just a winter drink. However, I was poking around the supermarket the other day, and with a mask, of course. I feel like I need to clarify that, even though, I have made no secret about how I feel regarding masks. You should wear them if you can. Just do it, please, for your health and the health of everybody else around you. Yeah, as I was poking around, the fall teas are emerging. My time is here. Oh, I am excited. I am very excited because fall tea season is undeniably one of my favorite times of the year. If that sounds a little silly, and it might, I don't know, but fall teas are delicious. They are undeniably some of my favorites. Pumpkin chai, for example, is just, I love it. There are usually like some sort of apple cider teas even around now, which is most exciting. That is probably what I'm going to be switching to, because I still have like some apple cider teas rather, from last year that I still haven't finished, because I tried to savor them because they're not around all that much. I wish they were like a year-round thing, but they never seem to be, and it makes me sad. That said, I honestly do not really remember what it was that we were doing the last time we played ESO, because it has been a while. Last Thursday, as you may recall, we had a power outage, and I was not able to stream on Thursday evening last week. I'm still sad about that. That said, yes. The only thing I really remember from last stream was meeting quote-unquote the goodest boy, who was in fact the goodest boy, in case there was any doubt about that. The goodest boy being an adorable virtual dog. He was well worth the hype. Yes, Pickle indeed. Also, hello Yumi, I did not greet you properly earlier. But yes, we met Pickle, and it was wonderful, because he is in fact the goodest boy, and you can revisit him, and you can pet him more. Like, what's not to love about that? You can revisit a dog and pet the dog. Oh, I did to verify when I logged in. Because I am that kind of person who apparently needs to verify that dogs are still pettable for some reason. I'm not sure why. I just do. Um, that said, I got a bit. Oh god, I don't even know where the hell I am right now. I made the mistake of running away from a thing, and now I am horribly lost because Blackreach is a freaking maze and terrifying. Okay, there's the way shrine. That is where I'm trying to go back to. You get so freaking lost in this zone. It's terrible. I love it, but it is terrible. Yes, Pickle the dog is still very much pettable. Go back and give him pets because Pickle is a good dog and Pickle deserves the pets. He deserves all of the pets. Which, speaking of, where did he go? Where did that dog go? I love that there's legitimately just a pet command for him. It's just, it's beautiful. Hopefully I did not pull half of the zone in my case to return to the dog side. Anyway, we're going to flip over and play a thing. And I do not remember really what exactly we're doing down here. I know we came back down here to deal with something pertaining to the Grey Host. But past that, I do not recall. And I feel like a terrible person because I do not remember. I will need to go in and reread the quest text again. Because I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks. This is what happens when you take like 2 weeks off of a thing. Just, if it wasn't an overly important detail, it just falls right out of your head. It's terrible. Anyway, we're going to flip back. Why do I keep saying back? I don't know. It's that kind of day. But I got my cocoa. All is right in the world. Flip over to the game. Because the game is wonderful. And you know what? It would help if I was actually playing the game sound and not music from the game that is not relevant to the zone at all. Because this is what happens. There we go. Where is that? Sorry, people were... They're like flailing about Harrow Storms down here, and I'm trying to... I don't think I know where that other one is that they're talking about, so I will just leave it for now. But yes, if you come back to the camps, to the mine area where you met Pickle, you can come over here, and you can just pet Pickle. You can just keep petting this dog. This is by far the best thing. This dog is amazing. I thank the devs every day for giving us a dog that we can pet. It's just... Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So it occurs to me, as I'm running through here, that, I don't know... Hold on. Where even are we? What are we trying to do? High King Svargrim refuses to act, so Svanna has decided to take matters into her own hands. Good for Svanna. We stan one grumpy princess. With Fenorian's help, she plans to develop a strategy for fighting back against the Grey Host. We decided to meet in the Midnight Barrow, located in Blackreach. Oh dear. Once there, we need to locate the Undergrove and test Fenn's elixir. So that's what we're doing down here. Please ignore the random alert sound. I don't even know what that was. We're disabling that if I can find it. There we go. Stinky Tavern Princess. Yes. Yes, indeed. That is accurate. It is very accurate. That said, somebody, when I was making like a mad dash down here, there is like a Harrowstorm location down here. It's not the one that anybody was talking about earlier, but it is also just marked on my heads up display. I'm gonna run over there, see if I can sort of discover the point, but I don't know if I can. I'm not sure how easy it is to actually get at where I am. We're gonna try. Oh yay, I'm running through troll territory. Oh, nope, nope, nope. No thank you, sir. Nope. Leave me alone. I want none of yours. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. This is obviously not even the way I need to be going for, the location I'm trying to go for the quest. This is literally just me coming over here so I can at least have the location marked on my map.
They say Reitsmen are prowling around here. Let them come.
Apparently these guys just hang out here.
A little gloom is nothing to fear, but I'll pray for a bit of sunshine all the same.
Have you been through here before? Might explain the tracks I found.
Yeah, they would explain precisely nothing, my dear. Okay, so where I need to go is actually back up this way. Now, can I actually figure out how to get back up here? I don't know, but we're gonna try. Ha! I am victorious! So it looks like the place we need to go to, the Midnight Barrow, is up that way. So, there's probably an easier way to get over here from the Way Shrine, but you know what? We are just gonna try to get up here anyhow. As we are. This was a poor decision on my part, because that is a Gloomspore kitty. Oh god, this place is full of Gloomspore animals. This was a mistake on several levels. Okay, we are trying to get up this way. I'm clearly not going the right way. Who lets me navigate anything? Like, the only guarantee is if I'm navigating something, I'm going to get lost. I should not be trusted with a compass in a game that is, like, just do not trust me with one. It's terrible. Above? Above where? There? Maybe? Trying to see if I can actually find where I need to go. Without Yumi aid, because Yumi is not currently logged in. I will consider it a personal accomplishment if I can actually find where I need to go before Yumi actually manages to log in. Yumi is logging in right now, but... Ah! I found it! I found it, and I am victorious. Ooh, Thieves' Trove. Mine now. Ooh, there was a counterfeit pardon edict in that. Those are useful. Those are incredibly useful. Longtime lurkers and viewers of this channel will know how terribly, how terrible I am with, oh no. Well, getting sidetracked again because Harrowstorm. But yes, you guys will know how awful I am at stealth missions and how often I get caught. Spoiler alert, it is a lot. Also, Harrowstorm sort of takes priority, which is ridiculous. But this is going to be pure chaos, and that's fine. Yes, do not forget the Screaming Pink Assassin. It was one of my crowning moments in this game.
This reliquary.
Oh god, nope! Not standing in that, thank you. I do not want to stand in that. I also need to zoom out so I can see a bit better. I don't even know if I'm aiming at the witch bike or not. Okay, there we go. My crosshair was definitely there, but for all I could tell, I was aiming at one of the souls, too.
Your attempts to interfere with this ritual are as meaningless as they are.
Did we get both? Did we get all of them? No, we didn't. There's one still over here. Okay, we are going to take out these witch pikes, and it's going to be glorious.
The pikes are easily replaced. All your efforts are a waste.
Okay, so we have a hair. Oh, jeez, what is that? That is a Harrowstorm Titan, apparently, is what it is, and it is terrifying. It is big, and I don't like it. It's like a dragon, but terrifying. Like, at least, you know, with the Elsewhere dragons, you sort of knew what you were getting into. This thing, I know nothing. Okay, it's dead.
Harrowstorm, you stop. We will summon a dozen more.
Aha! I helped. I don't know that I helped very well, but I helped. Let's see. Luminous Ursula, some ash, Ancestor ash, and a venomous ring. I can break those down for parts, it's fine. But yes, nobody forget the Screaming Pink Assassin. That was my crowning moment in this game. And for anybody who does not know, I was literally a bright pink assassin. Because you guys made me dye my gear bright pink. And I was trying to murder a target, and yeah, I got caught badly. So I was basically screaming all the way from where I was to the outlaw refuge. Because, dear Lord, I did not want to die. A guard saw me, if I'm remembering correctly. And it was chaos, pure and simple. Oh god, there's a Draugr up here. As I wind up taking these guys out, though, it occurs to me that I honestly do not know how much of the main story we have left for Greymoor at this point. Given what we're trying to do, I'm predicting maybe 1 or 2 more quests after this, but I don't know for sure. I just fell off the edge there. As I thought, I'd help somebody who plunged to their doom, but was not to be. They rezzed themselves. It's fine. Oh, look, it's a shroom beetle. The shroom beetles, I love the shroom beetles. I might be the only one who does, but I mean, look at them. I love everything to be fair, I love everything in Blackreach. The bioluminescence is just beautiful. And I can only really encourage loving on this zone. Because it's beautiful. I mean, look at this. I'm just gonna come up here. And I'm not gonna go over there. There's a quest we need to pick up. But I'm going to just come over here. And just... Oh, not that far. Not that close to the edge. And just look at this. This is beautiful. I say this every single time I'm in Blackreach. I know I do. This is just visually stunning. It is stunning. Like, the dev team, the creative team, like, everybody, just, you can feel the love and attention that went into Blackreach, and I'm here for this. It's beautiful. This is just, it's beautiful. I will probably say it until the cows come home, but this is how much I freaking love the look of this zone. It's beautiful. I thought I saw a crown down there. Yumi? No, Yumi is not physically present here. Oh, there's a Yumi. There's a Yumi. Yumi, up here. Hug. Because sadly we have no hug emote in this game. It is a fact that we lament many times on this stream. This is the best we can do. This is actually the block animation, but this is like the best we can do in terms of hugging. There's a quest up here, Yumi. And this is where we need to go.
Please don't make me do this.
In here is where we need to go for the main story quest we're on. Hello, Alwyn?
Oh, thank God you're not one of these tomb robbers. Or another ghost. I've had my fill of ghosts.
Okay, I just need to take a second. I love her hairstyle. Like, those braids are just adorable. You've been seeing ghosts?
Mainly one ghost, honestly. A distant ancestor. Every time I try to sleep, he's in my dreams. I've barely had an hour's rest since I came to Dusktown. It's going to kill me if it doesn't drive me mad first. He's been calling me here, I think.
To what end?
To put him to rest, I think. He's being tormented as much as he's tormenting me. I came to this terrible place to find his remains, but the tomb robbers have angered the dead, and I'm terrified to step foot into the barrow alone.
I can help you find your ancestors' remains.
My damned ancestor is the traitor Jarl, Hagridden. He was buried alive in the Midnight Barrow long before I was born. Unfortunately, he has no tomb, and what's left of him has been scattered around by these Draugr thieves.
What did your ancestor do to deserve a traitor's burial?
My family only speaks his name to curse it. I'm told he betrayed his hold, so he was cast into the Midnight Barrow with other exiles and traitors, far out of reach of Sovngarde. I can't say whether he deserved that, but I know he suffered for it.
How so?
Call it a feeling. What I've seen in my dreams are a jumble of incoherent events and feelings. There's little that I remember that makes any sense, but when I wake, there's a pall that hangs over me, like I've been wronged somehow.
What is the Midnight Barrow?
This place, I think. I've only seen glimpses of it in my dreams. It used to be a place where terrible criminals were exiled to be forgotten, until it met the same fate. Faded into myth, just like Blackreach.
And who are the Draugr kin?
Ghouls picking the bones of the dead. Necromancers and the like. They seem to be the ones who found this old lost barrow. I don't know what they came here for, but they've disturbed Jarl Hagridden, and gods know what else.
She is indeed cute, Yumi. Don't worry. I will find your dead ancestor, I guess. Oi! Get off! Rude. Also, I just want to take a minute to appreciate this Khajiit. We must always appreciate Khajiit on this channel, because they are awesome. And you might be asking yourself, Lionel, if you like Khajiit so much, why don't you play one? Well, when I started streaming ESO, I did not know I would like the cat people as much as I do.
You and Fen stay put until we clear a path to the Undergrove.
Fine. Just don't take all day.
Oh god. We're gonna have
Look lively and let's get on with it.
like 2 NPCs running with us here. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Hi, Lyris. It's Vanna.
Ugh, I hate being treated like I need protection. But Lyris is right. Fen and I will just get in the way if a battle breaks out. Clear us a path to the Undergrove. Then we'll catch up with you.
Go on. You and Lyris deal with any hostiles and find the Undergrove. Then we can finally test the elixir.
Alright. Let us go.
My sister's remains in my dreams, but I only know roughly where they are.
That's not at all the direction we need to be going. This is the direction we need to be going. Aha! I have no idea if this is even right. I literally just chose a oh god! I literally just chose a random direction and kind of prayed. I wasn't even sure I'd be able to come down this way, to be honest. Oh, that's unsettling. Look at this. It's a pile of bones and skeletal hands just, like, sticking out of it. That is disturbing. We're not going to step on that. Because we don't have to, so we're not going to. What happens if you do? Oh my god! That was a mistake. I thought to myself, what's the worst that could happen? And I did it. And it was maybe not the best call. Oh my god. Skeletons coming out of the ceiling. Why do skeletons need to come out of the ceiling? There's no reason for though. Jeez. That's a bone colossus. Lyris, go get it. Oh my god. So, oh my god. Fun thing about me. I have actually been playing a bit of Guild Wars 2 between things. I don't know why, I just sort of felt like re-downloading it the other day just to revisit it. And by the way, if you guys might be interested in seeing me streaming that, please let me know. I started poking at it, and ooh, what's this? Song of the Gods. Kine, the kiss at the end, called the mother of men. Dance in her storms divine, as hawk she flies, our Kine. This is basically just going on about the gods, which is pretty cool. Oh look, a helm.
How many more tombs like this do you think we'll find in Blackreach?
We found one of them, yay. Onwards we go. I'm thinking, because I know where we actually need to go for main story quest, but there are other places to hit up and
If you have something else more important to do, fine. I'll just wait here.
Lyris will not be accompanying us in this direction. Apparently, once we're done here, that's fine. That is fair. I don't know about more important, but I feel bad for this tiny woman who we have dragged in have agreed to like help in here, so I'd like to be able to get her out of here as soon as possible, so because I feel bad for this tiny Nord woman. Let's take the Gridden's sword.
No one would find out? That none of us would survive? What is enough to expose your trace?
I gave no such order!
I have your betrayal, penned in your hand and stained in our blood!
So that was his crime? Sending his soldiers into a trap?
Huh. That doesn't seem like enough of a reason to exile anybody. Oh look! Wisps. Yay.
Careful of the Draugr. They'd sooner make a corpse of you than talk.
We're here mainly because there's a sky shard over there. And I want to get it. Because sky shards are delicious. And help you earn skill points because, let's be fair, they are few and far between once you hit a certain point. The skill points, I mean, not the sky shards. The sky shards are incredibly crucial and are literally everywhere. I'm missing a whole bunch. We are not going to stand in that because that way lies pain, as we have learned. This way. Trying to be helpful.
None of the souls in this horrid pit received a proper burial. If we aren't careful.
For the wicked!
Oops, I think I may have accidentally found the Delve boss. Oh god, I don't want to stand in that. I do not want to stand in that. That is just painful. Nope. Maybe she was not the Delve boss. No, she was the Delve boss. Okay. The thing we need should be... Ah, there it is. These bones.
Jarl Hagridden has a matter of urgency for you to attend to.
What does he know to send us this far into the Reach?
You have your orders, Thane. I trust you know enough to carry them out.
Okay, so she needs to get out of here now, but we...
That's everything. Let's get out of here with Hagridden's remains before we join these tortured souls.
She's gonna go that way. We are gonna go double back this way. Actually, no, it might be easier to loop around this way. What even are directions? We just don't know anymore. Yumi is letting me lead. This just feels like a mistake. Anyway, as I was talking about earlier, I re-downloaded and started playing Guild Wars 2. The problem with that is Guild Wars 2 plays completely differently from ESO. It's like some weird hybrid of like action and tab targeting. So I keep expecting to, you know, be able to move my mouse and go and turn my character in certain directions like I can in ESO, and it doesn't work like that in Guild Wars 2 at all. And I mention this because there's been a few times when I've put my fingers on the keybind that would be like for strafing. Like I'd be able to in Guild Wars 2 or something, and I can't because that is not a thing that I can do in ESO, and that is a ghost. Hi, Ghosty. Gonna die now. And I will take your ectoplasm. What even is ectoplasm? Like, these are things I wonder. I don't know. Hello, Droggerkin. You gon' die. Okay, this way? Nope, this way.
This must be the place. I'll go back and get...
We're here.
The princess insisted.
We followed at a safe distance and only advanced after you cleared the way. From this point on, we stay together. And that's an order.
Yes. What she said. Now, let's enter the Undergrove.
Hi, Fenorian.
So this is the place. The Undergrove. According to the orders you found, the Grey Host is experimenting with Harrow Storms in there. Ah, you should go first. Then we'll find a spot to test the elixir.
I just like talking to everybody between quests. It's a little weird.
I know this is our best course of action, but I can't help worrying about Lyris. I'm not sure I can forgive myself if something happens to her.
I don't know if my brain should be interpreting that as kind of gay, but my brain is interpreting that as kind of gay. Do you want to put a stop to the test?
No. We need to test the elixir. Lyris volunteered without hesitation. She's a true hero. Still, to know she might die to help my homeland, that's not easy for me to live with.
A leader has to make the hard decisions.
I know that. My parents have been pounding that into my head since I was a little girl. But I never want to take those kinds of decisions lightly. Let's get moving.
We will, but I just want to test something because we have this other dialogue option. That is, do you want to make someone else test it?
What? No, I didn't even consider that. No, Lyris wants to do this. And it isn't like we have a whole lot of options. Let's get moving.
Let's go inside and get this over with before I change my mind. You know, I tried to convince Fen to add some meat into the mix, but he totally ignored me.
Why did you volunteer to be Fen's test subject anyway?
It needs to be done, and I'm the logical choice. King Yoren sent me here to help Western Skyrim. If that means drinking Fen's concoction and possibly becoming a mindless herald, so be it.
You're really alright with possibly succumbing to a Harrow Storm?
Have you forgotten? I survived Cold Harbor's dungeons. That puts everything into perspective. I trust Fen. And if it doesn't work, it can't be worse than being a prisoner of Molag Bal.
Okay, fair point, I guess. Still... Shall we? I have concerns. I am extremely concerned, you guys. I don't want anything to happen to Lyris. I have the biggest freaking crush on Lyris. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I don't want anything bad to happen to her.
We need to find where they're experimenting with the Harrow Storms.
Down this way.
You honor me with your presence, my king.
Grey Host, stay quiet and listen.
This Harrow Storm must be the biggest we have ever wrought, my sister-in-arms.
That's the leader of the Grey Host.
Have we heard from Solitude? Is everything in place?
I have been assured the city is ripe for harvest.
Rada al-Saran and Exarch Ulfra. Should we postpone the test?
Certainly not. The holds are counting on us. Besides, we might be able to end this threat right here and now.
Svana, no.
We need to test the elixir, but maybe...
No.
This is a bad idea. We barely got out of Zingalis's clutches with our lives, and now Svana wants to take on two of them. It's madness.
We need to test the elixir, but maybe we can put an end to the Grey Host here and now by taking out two more of its leaders. It's a long shot, I know. But we have to try.
Svana, no. That is not going to end well for us.
Two Grey Host leaders. This is an opportunity we can't let slip away.
This is not going to go well. I'm calling this right now. This is not going to go well.
intrude? You. The murderers who killed our beloved Singalis.
And you're about to join him.
Impudent mortal. You will pay for your crime.
Where's...
Now for the rest of these curs.
My king, allow me the honor of spilling their blood.
Very well, sweet sister. Join me in Grim. The task is done.
Let this harrow storm flay the flesh from your bones.
To leave. Svanna, no!
Svanna! Oh my god! Svanna, what the hell?
Pray your elixir works.
Protect Svanna. She needs time for the elixir to do its job.
You killed my brother. For that, you die.
Not if you die first.
It worked.
Yay! Okay, so that worked, but what the hell?
Lyris will be all right. She's as strong as a mammoth and twice as mean. But Svanna, she was exposed to the full effects of the Harrow Storm. Check on her while I finish up here.
Can I just say...
Svanna's as stubborn as a Skyrim winter, but she's definitely got the blood of a Jarl coursing through her veins. I'll be fine. Go check on the princess.
Can I just say, I love that the devs made a point of, like, or at least whoever wrote the script for this game, I love that they made a point of if you have multiple NPCs in an area with you, you can talk to them and they have comments on things that just happened. I love that this game is, like, put thought into that.
I think it worked. I stood in a harrow storm and nothing happened. Fenn's elixir is a success. And we took out another one of the Grey Host leaders. We've done good, my friend.
Are you sure you're alright?
Never better. We need to create as much of the elixir as possible and distribute it throughout Solitude before Rada al-Saran's massive harrow storm hits. I also want to find out who in the city is helping him. Let's meet back at the Blue Palace.
I'll meet you there.
Once my father understands that we have a way to protect against the harrow storms, he'll have to take us seriously. Let's get back to the city as fast as we can.
What just happened here?
I know, right? It happened so quickly. When we confronted Rada al-Saran and Exarch Ulfra, the Vampire Lord blasted Lyris with his magic. When I saw her fall, I knew I had to act.
The Ashen Lord took down Lyris in an instant. Even the rest of the werewolf worked in our favor.
It certainly gave us a fighting chance. When she called forth the Harrow Storm, I grabbed the elixir from Lyris and barely thought about what I was doing. I just drank it down and walked into the storm.
That was risky.
I don't disagree, but somebody had to do it. There wasn't any other option. And I'd do it again. My people are counting on me.
I mean, she's not wrong, but I just... Sweetie, no. Svanna, I love you. You are going to get yourself killed if you do stuff like that. Like, I appreciate that, you know, she is willing to do anything for her people. Like, to the point of willingly consuming an extremely experimental elixir and walking right into a freaking harrow storm with it. But I just... Please don't get yourself killed. If you die, your dad is never going to trust us with anything, ever. So it looks like an NPC we need to talk to is over this way. So, oh, this is gonna be painful. Oh my god, I'm gonna die! Okay, it looks like they're over here. Nope. got a gloom wolf on ya. Hello, Alan.
I can't believe I'm still alive. That place will haunt my nightmares long after my damned ancestor's ghost gives me rest. May I have him, please?
Here are your ancestors' remains.
I can't help but pity Hagridden, despite what he's put me through. I felt his torment. An eternity in the Midnight Barrow seems cruel, even for a traitor. From what I saw, it seems like he was the one who was betrayed. Was he really innocent?
I don't have all of the details, so I don't really know, but I'm gonna go with I don't think he was the one responsible for those deaths.
That was my feeling, but I didn't know if it was Hagridden affecting me. I wonder what became of the woman who betrayed him. Did she get what she desired from those people's sacrifice?
What will you do with your ancestors' remains now?
I'll take them to a temple for consecration, and see that he gets a proper burial. It won't be a Jarl's funeral, but hopefully it'll allow him to reach Sovngarde. Then I can finally get some rest. You've spared us both. Thank you.
Alright, so we have a couple other quests further down, like back in Dusktown, I think. So I'm just gonna port over to Dusktown real quick to turn some of those in. Because I have been extremely lax about turning in a whole bunch of side quests that I have. And it occurred to me earlier, I still technically have to deal with Rigert because I dropped the ball on that one so hard. Oh boy. I feel bad. Rigert's just trying to live his life, you know, and here I am. He's trying to make peace. Here I am, ignoring the hell out of him. I feel bad. I should probably finish those quests. Probably finish that quest at least, but have I done it? No. I feel like dealing with Rigert can be left as like a end thing. Just something fun to cap off everything.
The Overseer was working with a vampire.
But I don't know. Isn't the guy I need to talk to over here? I thought he was. Oh, there he is. He just hadn't loaded in yet. Hello, sir.
What? You got more bad news? Or you just want to bother me for the fun of it?
Do you know Nguya? I found these samples near her body.
You saying she's dead? Damn. She was a fine-looking Nord girl. Shame that happened. She, leave a note or anything? Not like in that way, but maybe she had some feelings for me. I know she fancied me, even if she didn't say so.
She left a letter to her lover. It wasn't you.
It was that damn Kelbarn, wasn't it? Always mooning over her. Never thought she'd be stupid enough to fall for him. Well, just give me the samples. I'll pay you for the trouble.
She didn't like either of you, but take your samples.
You take your money and get out of here. A shame Nguya won't be coming around anymore. I liked when she was nearby, if you know what I mean. You again? What, you fancy me or something?
Definitely not. I found a note from someone named Adanzda. She had a bag of mining samples for you.
The cat? Where is she? Oh, I can see in your eyes. She's gone. This note say anything?
That you won't see her again. And that you should wash the dishes.
Knew I couldn't trust her. Job gets hard, then she runs out. Yeah, just like her to leave the dishes to me, damn cat. Fine, I'll take the samples and pay you for the news.
Here's the samples and her letter.
Here's your pay, now get out of here. I got work to do. These samples need to be tested, and there's some damn dishes to wash. Walk off, pal. No time for useless chatter.
You're not very friendly, are you?
Oh, boo-hoo. Mining is expensive and hard. It's even harder down here. Miners only survive when they're tough. How about you take your friendly and move along?
Yeah, same to you, buddy. Alright, we need to go back. Wow, okay. I'm just completely botching everything. Let's go back up to Solitude. And for anybody who doesn't know, this is why I usually try to go back to a way shrine when I am going between places in ESO. Because as you can see, that number is incredibly high. It's not normally that high. It probably started off as higher before I went to look at my map. So we're just going to ride back to the Way Shrine. But this is why I make a point when I'm down here, or just anywhere when I'm playing ESO. This is why I make a point of advising new players especially, but old ones too, of just going to the Way Shrine when you want to go anywhere. Because that cost, whatever the base cost is, it goes up if you just teleport to any random Way Shrine in the world. However, it's completely free if you go from Way Shrine to Way Shrine. You can avoid this like Yumi does with getting in rooms, but I am lazy and have not actually done that yet. So I believe porting to in rooms that you own is free, but I might be misremembering. In any case, it's probably a safer bet to do it that way. But yeah. See, I'm kind of poor in ESO terms. I have been very bad about logging in this month, to be quite honest, because I got sidetracked by Guild Wars 2. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Which, by the way, if you're looking for a free-to-play fantasy game, and really you only have to pay for like whatever the current expansion content is, it's very easy to get sucked in. It's super casual. It's been fun. I got sucked into it, and I have zero regrets. Which is not something I thought I'd ever be saying, because Guild Wars 2 and I have a very awkward relationship. In that 9 times out of 10, I just, get completely sidetracked first of all, but I also tend to lose interest in it pretty quickly if, previous attempts at playing are any indication. So I don't know how well this one's gonna go, but who are you? Hi.
The guards here in Solitude are well trained to deal with any problems. You aren't a problem, are you?
You seem tense.
You're perceptive, but why should I tell you anything? No, I apologize. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. I have reason to believe that someone is out to assassinate me.
Why would someone assassinate you?
I may have crushed the family heirloom under a millstone last year. I'm here in Solitude now, hoping to wait out the ire of said family. In my defense, it needed to be done. That thing was cursed.
Cursed?
Simply put, it could have erased me from existence. I don't know more than that, but that was enough. To not reach Sovngarde. I'd rather die at the hands of an assassin than to have never existed. Now, apologies, but I should get back to my day.
I want to know more about this dude. Like, there's so many interesting NPCs to talk to. I want to talk to them all. I mean, I know we have plot to focus on, but still. Oh, wow.
Listen to your daughters, Fargrim. We need to do something.
Don't test me, Redharn. I know exactly what I need to do.
Do you, though? Because I'm not sure you do.
He's my father, but he never listens to a word I say. Maybe you can get through to him. You have to try.
I want to talk to all these NPCs first before we do anything. Also, I'm kind of proud that Fenorian is standing right here.
I'm not comfortable in such surroundings, but I'll endure. We need to convince the High King that the elixir works. And then we have to make a lot of it, and quickly.
Svargrim has the manners of a rabid hawker. How do his people stand him?
I do not know. My crush on Lyris just intensifies. Oh my god. Game, no, do not do this to me. Okay. I thought for a second it would, like, frozen. It did not.
Something is off about all this. Svargrim has always been stubborn. But now?
Yeah, that is weird.
High King or not, we have to make Svargrim listen to reason. He sees conspiracies in every shadow, but refuses to accept that Princess Svanna has something that will actually help our people. The man makes my blood boil.
Mine too, really. Okay, let's actually talk to him.
Our enemies circle ever closer, and now even my daughter turns against me. What's next? Will my beloved wife return to accuse me of some heinous crime? Well, get to it. Tell me about Svanna's miraculous elixir before I have the lot of you tossed out.
The elixir works. Svanna tested it herself and withstood a harrow storm.
You represent my most hated enemy and expect me to believe a word you say? Even if you speak true, worms have found purchase in the wood and seek to rot my kingdom from within. I will not let Solitude and the Western Holds fall.
If you can't trust us, at least trust your daughter.
Trust Svanna? Perhaps. No. No! Your honeyed words are but echoes of my most obstinate foes. You offer a miracle with one hand, while holding a poisoned dagger in the other.
We only want to help.
Help? I need no help from the likes of you.
Don't be a fool, father. This elixir will save our people.
I didn't think you had it in you, daughter. You have actually surpassed my expectations, more's the pity. And I'll hear no more talk of this miracle elixir.
Father, no!
The Grey Host is my true ally. Once the Harrow Storm engulfs Solitude, my kingdom will endure for all eternity.
What the hell?
Sensed it. Svargrim's a vampire.
Svanna.
Not now, Lyris. I need to think about this.
What? Okay, so I thought something might have been up. I thought maybe he had been, like, working with the Grey Host. Part of me was wondering if maybe they'd, like, promised to turn him and make him immortal or something. I didn't want to say it because there was a part of me that did not want to be wrong. I was not expecting that, though. Like, my brain was assuming maybe, like, mind control, or the Grey Host had maybe, like, promised him something. Not that he was a vampire. Oh my goodness. Good on you, writers. Good on you. My god. Okay, I want to give Svanna hugs, though. Can I?
I thought he was grieving, but it was all a ruse. My father, High King of Western Skyrim, in league with the Grey Host. Please, talk to Lyris. I need to consider what happens next.
It must be some sort of trick. The High King would never betray us. Would he?
What do you think just fucking happened, sir? The High King would never betray us, he says, despite witnessing his king turning into a fucking vampire and poofing. Is that not proof enough? Like, what the hell?
How can this be? The High King? Sacrificing his own people? It's so hard to believe.
I should have suspected, sensed something. Thwarting has taken the curse, become a vampire. And he's working with the Grey Host. This is bad, my friend. Very, very bad.
No shit, Fenorian. Yumi! You are not High King of Skyrim. Out. That chair is technically Spada's chair.
Svargrim, you bastard! People are dead. A hold's destroyed. And our High King had a hand in it? How will we survive this betrayal?
The same way we survived literally everything else.
I knew there was something wrong, but this?
Okay, let's actually talk to
Svargrim's
Lyris.
a bastard, but King Yoren believed he had the best interest of his people at heart. Obviously, something changed. And with Solitude targeted for a massive Harrow Storm, things have gotten more complicated.
With Svargrim's help, the Grey Host might already be prepared to summon their Harrow Storm.
Not everything is as grim as it appears. We did create an elixir. That's our best chance of protecting the people from the Harrow Storm. We just need to distribute it. In the meantime, take this. It may not seem like much, but you earned it.
There's the one that made peace with the giants in Lower Yorgrim. My father, working with the Grey Host. How long has he been a part of this? Did he have a hand in Mother's death? And what has he told them? It's almost too much to bear. And then there's the Harrow Storm. My friend, I don't know what to do.
We can do this, Fauna. We have to at least try.
You're right. I know you're right. It's just... he's my father. No. I have to focus. There's a Harrow Storm coming. We have to save the city. That's what's important right now.
Okay, but how do we stop it?
I'm not sure we can. But we can make more of Fenn's elixir. Get it into the hands of the people. We need more of Arkay's sacred oil, though. We'll have to take it from the supply stockpiled at the Temple of the Divines.
I'll get Arkay's oil from the temple, then.
They've taken it! By the gods, it's fallen!
Fallen? What are you talking about?
The Grey Host. They came out of nowhere, captured the temple and the Tower of the Wolf. We're locked out!
Fuck.
And the sacred oil.
Damn it all! I need to get down there!
Follow him! Now, soldier, tell me exactly what happened.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. We need to get into that temple. We need the freaking oil. We need that, otherwise we are SOL. Because we need more of that elixir, and we can't make it without the oil. It's a big deal. You know what? We will summon Skyrim. This is still the best mount. I maintain this mount is amazing just for the default name alone. I don't think any devs actually watch my stream, but if you do, please pass along.
We're done. The Grey Host has found a foothold. Now the city is lost.
Not yet, it isn't. On your feet, Thwarting. We have work to do.
Yes, Princess Svana.
Whoever came up with the name Skyrim for that mount, I salute you. It's a beautiful name. Okay, let's say hello to Fenorian.
I didn't want to believe it. But the temple gates are locked. And without the sacred oil, I can't make more of the elixir. Talk to the Sword Thane and see if he knows what's going on in there.
There's nowhere else you can get it?
Nowhere close by. Only a High Priest of Arkay can prepare the sacred oil. And the High Priest here in Solitude turned over his supply to Svargrim. Now it's locked in the temple. In retrospect, that was probably part of Svargrim's plan all along.
Probably.
The Sword Thane. He was a constant presence when I was growing up. Always so strong and brave at my father's side. I've never seen him this distraught.
Do you think we can trust his Sword Thane, though?
I don't think Athlet was involved in my father's treachery. At least not knowingly. If he can pull himself together, I believe his loyalty is to Solitude, not my father. Regardless, find out what he knows about the situation inside the temple.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
I apologize for that display. Tell the princess... Tell her it won't happen again. You need to understand. I pledged my sword and my soul to the High King. We all did. And he betrayed us.
Okay, before I go into the dialogue options, I just want to take a minute to talk about this person's wolf pet that's right here. Because part of me is imagining this, like, large wolf just coming over here and nudging Uthlet's arm. Just like, hi, pet me. It'll be okay. Do you know what they're doing in there? We need to get inside.
Nothing good, I'm sure. The Grey Host appeared out of nowhere and cut down my soldiers. Only a handful were able to escape before they sealed the gates. Svargrim made us fortify the entryways. The bastard knew he'd lock us out.
There's no other way to get in?
Not that I can think of. What does it matter? Svargrim brought the Grey Host down upon us. He's bringing a Harrow Storm. We need to evacuate the city while there's still time. Some of us will survive if we flee now.
You want to abandon Solitude?
That's unacceptable, Thwarting. If we can't get the sacred oil to make more elixir, then we have to stop the Harrow Storm.
Princess, we've kept watch. There aren't any witch pikes around the city.
Then you missed something. They needed the witch pikes for every other Harrow Storm they summoned.
Of course. Blackreach. The Grey Host must have gained access to the temple from beneath the city.
They could easily hide the witch pikes underneath our feet.
We know the Grey Host has been using Blackreach to clandestinely move around Western Skyrim. Why not launch their attacks from there?
Then we're going back to Blackreach. If the witch pikes are there, we'll destroy them.
Oh, I love it when we have optional steps like talking to companions. We must talk to them.
My father. A vampire. He sat on his throne, pretended to mourn for my mother, and said he had a plan. But all the while he was preparing the city for the Grey Host. He's worse than a monster. He's a traitor and a liar.
We're going to have to face your father, you know.
I know. It's just... Look, we were never close. Not really. But he's my father. My king. What about you? Could you do it? Could you confront and maybe even kill one of your parents?
There's a part of me that honestly wants to be like, yes, if I had to, but I honestly don't know what I'd do. Because, like, in my heart, if this was the situation and I was Svana, I know it's a thing I had to do, but I don't know if I would be able to do it. I'm not sure what I would do, honestly.
An honest answer, and so much like my own. But does my indecision put the people I'm sworn to protect in even more jeopardy? I need to think about that.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to do whatever I can to stop the Harrow Storm and save Solitude and its people. After that, we decide what needs to be done about Svargrim.
Norian!
As a junior member of House Ravenwatch, I never expected to be in the thick of things like this. I have to say, it's a tad overwhelming.
You ready to go back to Blackreach?
Am I looking forward to going back to where Singolis experimented on me? Not even remotely. But I want to see this through to the end. I need to.
What do you think we'll find beneath the city?
The Grey Host can't summon the Harrow Storm without performing their ritual. And we know that requires witch pikes, so there's that. Plus the usual assortment of coven witches, vampires, and werewolves, I suppose. Nothing we can't handle, right?
We'll do our best.
I had hoped to secure sacred oil, and make enough elixir to distribute throughout the city. But we're running out of time. Our best bet now is to find the ritual site beneath Solitude, and stop the Harrow Storm before it's unleashed.
We should have expected an attack from Blackreach.
You're absolutely right. Especially after we found evidence of undermining down there. All I can say is that we were focused on other things. Let's go and save the city now, all right?
And finally, Lyris.
Yoren sent me with a warning for Solitude. Now I'm about to march into the starless depths of Blackreach to try to avert a massacre. How do I keep getting myself into these kinds of situations?
You know, you don't have to go with us.
I thought you knew me better than that. Taking on the impossible challenge, beating the unbeatable foe, this is what I'm good at. So yes, I do have to do this. And we're going to win. We have to.
So what do you think about High King Svargrim?
Svargrim. To cast his lot with the Grey Host, become a vampire, threaten his own people with a Harrow Storm. It's madness. One thing's for certain. We have to stop him.
How do we stop it?
One step at a time. First, we make our way down into Blackreach. Then we find the ritual site. It must be right beneath the city. We smash witch pikes and kill as many Grey Host bastards as possible. After that, we pray to Kyne and hope for the best.
After that, we pray to Kyne and hope for the best. I mean, accurate though. Also, because this is me, and I want to make sure I get into Blackreach in the right place, I'm leaving Solitude just so I can see which of the elevators is the one that would take us down there.
See you in Solitude, stranger.
Alternatively, the entrance might literally be right around here. I don't know. What I do know is that I can't see that from inside Solitude, so... Alright, so where are we even going? Weirdly, there's not really a clear indicator on the map. I think... Actually, what I'm probably the easiest way would be to either go to the Dwarven Run or Lightless Hollow Way Shrine and just come up this way. Lightless Hollow would probably be the better option. Okay, so back into Solitude, I think. Nope, we're just gonna... Where'd Jimmy go? Oh my god, there's the freaking point. Yumi is better at this than I am. Yumi is infinitely better at this than I am. I'm gonna die falling off of this cliff. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just falling down a rock's face. It's fine. Alright, so go over towards Morthal. And then we head down from there. And we sprint. Try to keep up. Weirdly, my game is experiencing like a lot of lag right now, and it's being really choppy. I'm not sure why. It's not necessarily a lag thing, but it's very annoying nonetheless. You know what's ridiculous? Every time I come to one of these things, there's a part of me that in the back of my head is just like, pull the lever, Kronk! Emperor's New Groove reference, if you haven't seen it. That is literally what goes through my head every single time. It's terrible. It is terrible. As is right and proper. I mean, I suppose. There is oh my god! Unexpected Dwarven Sentry! Unexpected Dwarven Sentry! F you. There is a quest up here. Oh look, another dead body. Blizzard, time for you to learn prospecting. Go to the areas we talked about. If you find anything that seems promising, take some samples and bring them back to me here in Dusktown. Don't forget where each sample came from. A bonus goes to whoever finds a good seam. With luck, you might just buy your way out of this place. Ingfred the Tall. Ingfred is like, I don't like him. He's really starting to become more of a jerk the more we go. Anyway, let's come back. Is this how we came up here? Yes. Runestone. Alright. Also, it's kind of weird to me to think that this is one of the last areas of Blackreach. Excuse me. Or this is not a path. This is path. Whee! Oh my god. Alright, we need the Way Shrine, which is right down here. Vampiric Saber Cat. That's not concerning at all. Oh, there's a quest over here. Should probably be, focusing on the actual story, but oh well.
Where are you, Adusa? Wait, you there. What do you want?
Goodness! Hey! What are you doing here? Here's the question. Does she remember me?
Wow. You're the last person I expected to see down here. But you have impeccable timing. Adusa's in trouble. You remember her, right? One of the vampires of the Raven Watch. From Rivenspire? Anyway, she entered Greymore Keep and hasn't returned.
Greymore Keep?
Look up. It's hard to miss. Lady Yesenia, the Blood Queen, holds court inside.
Oh, I think this is maybe the,
Apparently she bent the knee to some ancient
new dungeon
from the west. She's called on every vampire in Skyrim to join her here and do likewise.
So she's conscripting vampires into an army.
That's what we thought. But the vampires who go into the keep never come out. Adusa slipped in with a group of recruits to take a look around. That was days ago. It's been too long. I'm going in after her. I could use a hand, if you're willing.
I'll help you find your sister.
You're a lifesaver, literally, if all goes well. First, we need to find a way into the keep. Greymore elites and their death hounds guard the main gate. No use trying a frontal assault. We've got to find another route. A postern door or something.
Do you really think there's an alternate route in there?
It seems unintuitive, I know. But I've snuck into enough castles to know there's always another route. A postern door if we're lucky. A sewage pipe if we're not. I'm feeling lucky. How about you?
Guess we'll see. Where would the door be if it existed?
If I had to guess, far side of the courtyard. It's a long, open approach. Too many sight lines to breach in a siege. Luckily, no one's expecting us. Plus, the patrols seem to favor that area. Guards need to have something to guard, right?
What more can you tell me about the Blood Queen, Lady Yesenia?
Not much. Frustrating, right? My sister and I make it our business to know all the major players in vampire circles. Until a few weeks ago, we didn't even know this place existed, let alone who sat on the throne. Frankly, it's a little embarrassing.
What have you learned so far?
Well, she's ruthless. No surprise there. A cunning alchemist, too. What I find most remarkable is how she's managed to avoid all the scheming and politicking. I haven't heard a single vampire plotting her downfall. That's unusual.
How so?
Vampires live for conspiracy. It's practically the national sport. Local clans like the Volkahai haven't moved against her, and they've got a lot to gain if she falls. It's weird.
and now she capitulates to an outsider? I don't get it.
This Western vampire must be pretty powerful.
Or clever. But yeah, powerful's more likely. Between you, me, and the stalactites, anyone strong enough to pluck a castle like this out from under a vampire like the Blood Queen is someone I'd just as soon avoid.
Is this actually a... Is this a oh no, this isn't a dungeon thing. This is literally a quest. Okay. Sure. Why not? That said, though, Gwendis, why am I mounting? The main story thing is literally right over here, so we will revisit Gwendis in a bit. I promise we will. I am very excited to see Gwendis here again.
That's ominous. And, unless I miss my guess, it's directly under Solitude. That's our target. The ritual site must be somewhere inside that horrid structure. I scouted the area before you arrived. It's full of Grey Host forces. And from what I could tell, Svagrim and Rada al-Saran are both inside.
Then let's get down there and do this.
Not so fast. If we rush down as a group, they'll be on us like a snow bear on a horker. You go ahead. Try to cross the bridge to the main entrance. It's well guarded, but you're more than capable. Or you could try the alternative.
Oh, apparently there's a dialogue option. I guess this involves us going in there. I guess we're technically supposed to go in there first. Okay, so maybe drop talking to Lyris right now. Actually go into the freaking thing. Because what even am I doing? I don't know, to be quite honest with any of you, but... I don't know, I'm feeling like this, actually helping Gwendis first makes a bit more sense story-wise, so... Hi, vampire! You're gonna die now. Fair warning, unless they fix this one, her dialogue will rarely match the voice in this mission. Oh boy. That's concerning. That is concerning. Oh, there's a death hound there. It's sadly not a good boy. The death hound is not great. It is not a good friend.
Ugh, this place is crawling with Asenia's troops. They've got to be protecting something. Let's just hope it's an entrance.
I'm assuming we go this way. Yes! Ha! I am smart. I am smart, you guys. I've figured out where we're going. Oi! Hi! Dictate of renewal. What is this? Masons, engineers, and crypt wardens, take heed. Our successes come quickly now. With the Ashen Lord's aid and foresight, a new era of dark abundance awaits us just beyond the storm. Alas, greater success brings greater scrutiny. Long years of shadowy seclusion have allowed us to grow lax in our defenses. Many walls need mending. Our once great gates creak and moan under the weight of neglect. This will not do. I hereby declare a term of renewal that shall not end until the walls of Greymoor Keep are once more unassailable. The eastern gate requires few major repairs. The main gate's renovations began shortly after the Ashen Lord's arrival. I fear that the western portions of the walls require the most attention. Numerous stone alcoves remain passable. These corridors proved invaluable during the Blight siege, but that threat has passed. So too must these passageways. No structure in Tamriel matches the sublime grandeur or the timeless horror of Greymore Keep. Like our will, the walls of this place must never falter. For king and kin, Lady Yesenia. Okay. So that means there's gotta be... Oh god! That is not actually a way in anywhere. Do not actually follow me. The only problem is now I don't think I can get back up. Try... Yeah, I effed up, you guys. I effed up horribly. Do not be me. Do not be me. Ha! Ha ha! Now I'm actually gonna take the bridge like a normal person and not try to vault over a river of lava. Oh my god. Don't be me, you guys. Just don't be me. Yay, Yumi got a level. This one? Ah. Look what I found.
This looks promising. Let's just hope it leads to Adusa. Unless I miss my guess, the horrors we've seen so far will pale in comparison to what waits behind these doors. But as long as we stick together, we'll make it through. Now, let's find my sister.
Alright, so we're gonna go through these doors, but then I think we're going to take a very brief break, providing the quest doesn't actually keep going. I didn't want to park myself outside the doors, because I honestly do not know if enemies might respawn in that area and come charging at me, and that is like the last thing I want to worry about during a break sequence. Also, Gwendis looks very angry. I've never seen her look this grumpy. I feel like they've adjusted her character model in a very unflattering way. Okay. So that said, at this point, I think we're going to take a very brief break because it is the halfway point at this time. So we're going to do that. Please feel free to get up and move around for like the next 5 minutes or so. I will be running a very brief ad during the break. However, the ad is going to be over long before I get back, and you guys are not going to miss anything if you are not subbed to the channel. Anyway, if you're subbed to the channel, then that's not something you guys ever have to worry about. You guys will never be subjected to ads ever, because that is the perk of subbing. Okay, so that said, I'm going to go get up and move about. I'm actually going to get myself some more water because I'm not running low. But hydrate or dihydrate, really. Yumi, stop attacking things. Or wait, was that not Yumi? Anyway, sorry for falsely accusing you, Yumi. Okay, so I'm gonna get up and move around. I hope you guys all will do the same. And we will reconvene here in like 5 minutes or so. Many hearts to you guys. Okay, be right back. come back and I hear suspicious noises. Yumi, what are you doing? Yumi has murdered things apparently in my absence. There's a thing I must do. There's something I must do. It was not done while I was gone. So it is a thing I must do now. Okay. Hi, Gwendis.
So far, so good. Just watch the shadows. I'm a creature of the night, and this place even gives me the creeps.
Alright. Let us do a thing. Let us actually get going. A reminder, read the bookshelves. Touch all of the bookshelves, especially if you are new. Some of the books do give you like skill ups and things like that, so it is worth it to do. This poor person. Poor freaking Nord. Okay. Now there are two ways you can go here. I'm just going one way. There are like multiples. Oh god. Oi! Bad battle mage. How dare. Yeah, all the bookshelves if you can. Oh look, there's a trunk here. A big trunk with one singular lockpick in it. Oh, they're dead. Oh, look at this. This was an Argonian skeleton over here. I can tell by the tail. Now, it looks like there are two ways you could feasibly go. I'm just going one of them. I don't know that there's really a right way or a wrong way to go in this instance. But this is the way I'm going. Oh god. Hi, skeleton. We might have to clear all this out a second time once we come through here. It's fine. Once we come through here for the main quest anyway, is what I meant. It's fine though. This way. First you. Hi. You die now. All these books are like repeating and stuff. It's probably not useful for other people, but oh my god, the quest log messed me up and had me tracking the wrong thing. But this is still the way to go, so it works.
Please, I'll submit. Tell Isenia I'll do anything she asks.
Be silent, Tyr. I won't tell you again.
Well, sounds like somebody's in trouble. We should probably save them. Oh my god. Look at all these people.
Adusa. Adusa, are you here?
No Adusa looks like.
Go on and check that balcony for a release mechanism. Don't worry about me. I can handle myself.
Wow, Yumi was not kidding. The voice line definitely did not match what was here. Look at these people. The skin, the eyes. What is Ksenia doing to them? To Adusa. I know these vampires might have misguided loyalties, but no one deserves this. Whatever this is. Do you think that vampire really knows where Adusa is?
I've been tortured before. I would have said anything to get out of it. Anything. Then again, he's our only lead. I guess we'll have to risk it.
So how do we open the pens? I don't see any gates.
Yeah. Just let me... got it. Look up. See those chains connected to the cages? We need to find the mechanism that lifts and lowers them. Up on that balcony, maybe.
Mechanism on the balcony. Got it. I'll go up and have a look.
Good. I'll keep watch down here, just in case any of Ksenia's soldiers stroll through. If you manage to open the cages, I'll grab our informant and meet you on your way back down. Just hurry. We're all undead, but he really looks the part.
What do you think Ksenia did to them?
Poisoned them, I'd wager. Some sort of alchemical experimentation. To what end? That's the question. I just have to believe that Adusa's weathered the effects. She's tough as an Alikir mule. Even so. No, she's fine. She has to be.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
The blood fiends in Rivenspire, maybe? You know, those vampires that the Lightless Remnant drove mad. But this seems different. There's intention here. She's looking for something. Let's pray she never finds it.
But why would Ksenia do this to her own kind?
Depends on what you mean by her own kind. Not all vampires are created equal. Most vampires become what they are by contracting a disease. Others, though, purebloods, can trace their powers right back to the source. To Molag Bal.
Do you think Ksenia is one of those pureblood vampires?
Wouldn't surprise me. Huge underground castle. Hordes of minions. Obvious megalomania. She fits the type. The bad news is purebloods wield far greater power than an average vampire. The good news is... well, I guess there is no good news. Sorry.
I love her. I love Gwendis so much. Alright. Up on the balcony, she says. There's a cupboard here and I want to open it, but I can't. Oh god, hi! Guess we go up this way? I honestly do not know where I'm going at this point. Once you take away what is basically my quest markers, I am completely awful at... hold on. This I want to save just for lore purposes later. Most of the time I actually, on alts, I'll sit down and read some of these, but I don't want to do that on stream. I just feel like that takes something away from it. I don't know. So I feel like if I focus on the lore books and everything while I'm in the middle of streaming, that is all the stream will become. And wow, okay, sound randomly cut out there. That was weird. But yeah, that is my fear, is that is basically what stream will become. Just like...
You're free. Get out of here quickly. Except you, Nord. You're coming with us.
What? No! We'll talk outside. I'm not going to...
You are going to, or I'm going to throw you back in that cage. Now move!
Gwendis! Oh my god! Okay, that was the sort of jump where I legit felt my stomach, like, shoot up into my chest. That was terrifying. Oh my god, Gwendis, I literally just jumped down here. Are you really gonna make me come back up here and do this again? I thought maybe we'd talk to her downstairs. Apparently... oh great, we have to kill these guys again. Gwendis!
All right, you're safe. Now talk. Let's search these halls and see if we can find out what Lady Yesenia is doing here.
Yep, don't let this Nord off the hook until he tells us what we need to know. I know he was a captive, but I've got no patience for lies and equivocations. Unlike Count Verandis, my charity has limits. Wow, okay. I really hope somebody reported the dialogue issues.
Fools if you think you'll survive this place on your own. I've seen what Yesenia does to people. You have no idea what she's capable of. This Wood Elf's friend, Adusa, she's likely dead. Or worse.
We'll take our chances. Now tell us everything you know about Adusa.
Fine. If you want to be her next test subject, so be it. The Blood Queen lured my clan here with promises of protection and glory. We were a small family, just 4 of us in all. So we came to Greymore Keep expecting a warm welcome.
What happened when you got here?
They cast us into those pens like dogs. It didn't take long before the test started. They forced us to drink tinctures, endure injections. They slaughtered anyone who refused. Occasionally, Yesenia would come down to select someone for further study.
And she selected Adusa?
Yes. Most of the Khajiit died early, but that Adusa weathered it without so much as a whimper. Yesenia mentioned a laboratory beyond the Arboretum. She said something about completing the transformation there. That's all I know. Now let me go!
Alright, we'll look for this lab.
The interrogation is over now, right? I need to find a healer. A witch to purge whatever this is out of my blood. You got what you wanted. Now let me go.
Okay, not so fast. I need to know more.
Can't you see I'm in pain? I'll answer a few questions more, but I need to escape this place. I can't think.
Okay, my companion heard that Yesenia ceded her castle to a vampire from the west. Is that true?
Yes. The Ashen Lord. No one mentions his name. They only whisper about him. The way peasants whisper about Aldwin while they clutch their prayer stones. I've never seen him, but if Yesenia swore fealty to him, it must be something horrible.
Did she tell you anything about the tests you're undergoing?
Only that it would unlock our true potential, our hidden strength. Unless my hidden strength is vomiting bile until nothing's left but heaves, I think she's missed the target. What a load of skeever piece. It did drive a few vampires mad, though.
Mad? Mad how?
I mean just what I said. They went feral, hissing and growling like animals. Sometimes I feel like I'm bound for the same fate. It's been harder to think, to talk. The light gets too bright sometimes, even candlelight. I have to find a healer.
You said Adusa weathered it, though?
Better than most. I wager that's why Yesenia took her to the laboratory. The Blood Queen's looking for something specific. I don't know what it is, but your Adusa might have it. Too bad for her.
Wendis?
Look at these people.
Okay, yep, dialogue is all over the place. Through the doors. I really hope somebody has submitted a report to the devs about this quest, because the dialogue is just all over the place. Come on, let's see if we can't find Adusa. I like Adusa, Dado. She is definitely one of my favorite vampiric Khajiit that I've met. Not that I've met many in the course of playing this game, but I do like her a lot. I will be very sad if something has actually happened to Adusa. And like she dies on this quest or something. I will be incredibly sad. Please do not kill Adusa, game. I have so few joys in life. I don't want her to die either. Here. Hi. Wow. Okay. This game is being extremely grumpy with me right now, and I'm not sure why. You put trunks here, and you won't let me search one. Like, what is the point of this? What is the point of putting an object here? What is the point of putting objects here that I cannot search? How dare? How dare, devs? Like, seriously, what the heck? How dare you? I just want to read and look through all of the things. How dare you not let me do that?
No signs of an arboretum or a laboratory. There's got to be a way through.
Going to hit all of the bookshelves first. Wait, what was this? Ah! Blood Fiends of Rivenspire by Nalana, advisor to House Tamrith. We lived through that.
Must finish, must clean. All the books in place, even the secret one. Go, go. Must not be seen talking to others. Must clean, must work.
All the books in place, even the secret one. Oh, I think I know. Oh! Words of entry. Crypt wardens and servitors. Access to my lab remains restricted. For that reason, I've reconfigured the entry to confound underlings who wander these halls in error. Call this simple phrase to mind when looking for the door. We shall rise again. I trust you can infer the rest on your own. If not, you have no business entering my lab in the first place. Lydia Cinia.
That note. This place is even worse than I thought. Come on, let's find a use for that passphrase.
Vampires and their hunters. Chaotica Vampiris. Up. Yumi apparently figured it out. I wasn't sure this guy was going to attack. Look at all these Harrow Fiends. Oh my god, hi! What did I do to you? I was literally just coming over here to read all the books. Like, how dare when I'm trying to gain knowledge? How dare?
Look at all this vegetation. How does it even grow down here? Watch your step, all right? Take it from a wood elf.
That is a good question.
Not all plants have your best interest in mind.
Also, if this isn't somehow tie into the new dungeons we have in the new DLC, I will be incredibly disappointed. What the hell? I thought I put that down. Apparently I did not.
Please, no more, Blood Queen. My veins run dry. Or is it my roots? What? I can't see.
What happened to you?
What? Wait. Who are you? You're not here to prune me. It hurts so much. Cinia did this to me. The transformation didn't take hold, you see? My blood's too thin. Like water, she said. Thin as water.
Transformation? What transformation?
The Crimson Ascent. The journey to blood knighthood. It hurts. She twists your heart, your mind, draws out the wrath buried in the blood, makes you stronger, faster. All it costs is everything.
Okay, let me help you down. You can tell me more about these blood knights.
No, please. Every branch, every root, like a raw nerve, an exposed vein. Please, just let me die. Stop Zinnia. Stop her blood knights. We forfeit our souls. Make it worth something. Make it.
I'll do what I can.
Zinnia means to turn Adusa into one of these beasts? One of these blood knights? Not on my watch.
Hopefully.
I've had enough.
I'm gonna take out these guys before they wind up having and coming over this way, which is my fear. Ha! Research notes. The heir of Verandis. By Lady Asenia, Master Alchemist and High Chamberlain of Greymoor Keep. Destiny smiles on my labors. An altogether unexpected specimen arrived at my doorstep. A specimen that could open a thrilling new avenue of study. This Khajiit calls herself Adusa Daro. When questioned about her vampiric origins, she became evasive and non-compliant. Even after the application of my truth serum, she refused to speak about it. It matters little. I deduced her lineage immediately. Her smug contempt for our work and dedication to secrecy stink of the traitorous Verandis. May he suffer the sun for all time. Despite Verandis' low character, his blood holds intriguing properties. His insufferable temperance makes finding heirs very difficult indeed. For one to blithely wander through my gates could only be a sign of fate's delight in my great works. Verandis' blood is unique. With the proper reagents and preparation, I believe I could craft something truly awe-inspiring. A new state of vampirism that could exceed even the oldest purebloods in power and potency. My blood knights might simply be the beginning, a herald of something truly spectacular.
So,
we shall see.
Asenia needs an heir of Verandis? Damn it. What could the Count's bloodline have to do with this?
Do not know. Don't like it. Strobe. Bookshelf. Yeah, sadly we can't open those things. I wish we could. Apparently you used to be able, at one point, could go downstairs this way, but stairs are broken.
Wait a moment. Can we talk?
Gwendis.
Belated tidings of doom on you this fine Thursday evening.
Hi, Antu. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Sorry. I know we don't have much time. I just need to prepare myself, you know? And I need something from you.
What's wrong, Gwendis?
Whatever we encounter beyond these doors, Blood Knights, Lady Asenia, even this Ashen Lord, I can handle that. But if we find my sister Adusa, and she's been transformed, I need you to do what's necessary, because I won't be able to.
Asenia had other plans, though. That book said with an heir of Verandis she could create something new.
Yes, something even worse than a Blood Knight, no doubt. That's hardly a comfort. Just promise me you'll do what you have to do. Adusa deserves better than whatever Asenia has planned for her.
I'll handle it, Gwendis. You have my word.
Good. And you know, thanks. I wish my master Verandis was here, but with you by my side, I still feel like victory is possible.
Reading books. Okay. Through the door.
Intruders? No! The ritual is almost complete. Deal with them!
I feel like something was supposed to attack us, but nothing did, so gotta keep going.
Gwendis, help me! You're too late.
The experiment nears completion. The heir of Verandus is mine.
Like hell she is. Oi! It was not, but I can see why you'd think that, Yumi. Not Yumi. Antu, sorry. What are words? We just don't know. Where are you, you...
Get up, please.
Verandus' essence is mine. Behold! Clouds burst! Perfected!
Medusa, please, answer me.
Goodness, you came. Of course I did, you mangy scamp. Take a breath. Then we're getting you out of here.
Hey, Adusa, do you remember me?
The hero of Rivenspire. It is good to see you again. You helped this one sister, yes? You have the thanks of House Ravenwatch, Walker. We have little to offer, but our memory is very long. Now, you killed that monster Esenia, yes?
We did. Are you alright?
This one has seen better moons. I do not know if any trace of Esenia's corruption still flows through my veins. Adusa feels weak, but clear-headed. Unlike the Blood Knights. Only time will tell, yes?
Will killing Esenia stop them?
Hard to say. Esenia took long notes, you see? Very thorough. One of the Ashen Lord's alchemists may pick up where she left off, but it will take time. Time enough to strike this latest threat to Skyrim through the heart.
Why was Verandus' bloodline so important to the ritual, though?
A good question. One Adusa has asked herself many times. Unfortunately, only one person can answer that, and he is far away. We will have time to think on this later. First, we must escape this place, yes?
Fair enough. Let's get moving.
Come on. Those Blood Knights will be on top of us any moment now. I'll take care of Adusa. You go on. Meet us at my camp outside, all right?
Yes, ma'am. What are we running through? That did not sound like water. Ugh. I will honestly need to look at the voice actors for this DLC and see who voiced Lady Esenia, but I don't think it was Catherine Tate, as amazing as that would be. Catherine Tate owns most of my heart. She owns a decent chunk of my heart, at any rate. Okay, let's go to Gwentis' camp. Yumi? Ah, there's a Yumi. I always forget Yumi is slower to load in than I am. I could not tell you off the top of my head. Gonna avoid those vampires, because I don't feel like fighting them right now. Oh god. Can't avoid this though. Oi! Oi, pay attention to me, damn it. I'm not a tank, but pay attention to me. Nope. In this game, I am decidedly not a tank. I could probably build this character out to be one, but I don't know. Tanking in this game just doesn't seem that entertaining to me, for whatever reason. No, Esenia. So I think it's two S's, Essenia, I believe. I may be butchering that. It's not the way up. This is the way I am going.
Shh. She's resting.
Gwendis. I love that we got to see Gwendis again. These are I love these ladies a lot from Rivenspire, so I'm very happy to see them again.
A laboratory, eh? Fair enough. Our informant will be
Wow.
right. Or he won't. We gave him a fighting chance.
Wow.
What he does now is up to him. Let's go.
Wow. I'm glad to see you made it out of that place in one piece. I had to carry Adusa half the way. After everything she's just been through, she needs a rest and a meal. Will she be alright?
I honestly don't know. I hope so. There's so much I don't know about the Ravenwatch bloodline. About Verandis' origins. Will the strength of our blood help her heal? Or will it cling to Asenia's experiments all the more? It's a mystery.
She survived the experience. Just take it day by day.
Yeah, you're right. I'll keep a close eye on her. And I have a few alchemists that owe me favors. The important thing is that we're together. Sisterhood is a powerful bond. It'll take more than some gross experiments to break us apart.
I believe it.
Take this. Call it a keepsake for everything you've done for House Ravenwatch. And for me. The vampiric threat still looms large here in Skyrim. But with Asenia out of the way, I think we've got a fighting chance. Next stop, the surface. After this business, I'd be willing to go topside in the middle of the day.
You alright, Gwendis?
Of course I am. Just thinking about what we saw in there. I always felt like I had a grip on what vampirism was, you know? But now the world's filling up with monsters I couldn't dream up in my worst nightmares. Verandis never prepared us for this.
We faced it together and succeeded, though.
You're right, of course. But this isn't over. Not by a long shot. I'm sorry. I'm babbling. Just tired, you know? I need rest. We'll probably be here for a while. You're welcome to shelter at our camp whenever you pass by.
You know, if their camp is here, does this mean, like, Fenorian stopped by and said hi? Because he's technically a Ravenwatch vampire as well. So, like, did he and Gwendis say hello? Did he know Adusa was in there? I don't know.
That's ominous. And, unless I miss my guess, it's directly under Solitude. That's
now we
our
talk
target.
to Lyris.
The ritual site must be somewhere inside that horrid structure. I scouted the area before you arrived. It's full of Grey Host forces. And from what I could tell, Svagrim and Rada al-Saran are both inside.
Oh, yeah, let's talk to him. Did he say?
That's Greymore Keep. House Ravenwatch has been investigating the place. From the reports I've received, the Grey Host is working terrible magic here. But you already knew that, didn't you? I've seen your name in Gwendis' notes.
I explored part of the castle with Gwendis to stop a Grey Host experiment.
Good. I'm glad that someone has an idea of what we're getting ourselves into. Now speak with Lyris. She's done some scouting and has a plan.
Yay! Okay, so he knows Gwendis is down here. That's good.
That's our target. The ritual site must be somewhere inside that horrid structure. I scouted the area before you arrived. It's full of Grey Host forces. And from what I could tell, Svagrim and Rada al-Saran are both inside.
Well, then let's get down there and do this.
Not so fast. If we rush down as a group, they'll be on us like a snow bear on a horker. You go ahead. Try to cross the bridge to the main entrance. It's well guarded, but you're more than capable. Or you could try the alternative.
I've been inside the keep. It's not impregnable.
So, you know about the sluice gate in the outer courtyard, against the eastern wall of the keep? You can avoid the few patrols in the area if you're stealthy. Opening the gate requires a key, but that should be simple enough to get your hands on.
Cross the bridge or sneak in through a gate. Sounds like a clear choice.
You know your strengths and weaknesses better than I do. Play to those. But whichever path you decide, move quickly. We need to find the ritual site and deal with the witch pikes before they unleash the Harrow Storm on the city.
I'll make my way in.
Cross the bridge or use the sluice gate to get into the inner courtyard. Then find the keep's side entrance, east of the main stairs. I'll stay with Svanna and Fen. Make sure they don't get themselves killed. We'll meet you inside as soon as we can.
How do I find the site, though?
That's a good question. I didn't see anything when I scouted the exterior, so the witch pikes must be somewhere inside the keep. I expect that once we find Svargrim and Rada al-Saran, we'll also find the ritual site.
Here's hoping. Okay. Gonna use, I think maybe the gate, if we can open it. That is gonna take us in a different way. And I'm not sure rushing the main gate is in our best interest. Ooh, excuse me. Had to sneeze there. Alright, gate is over this way. Ah, the joys of being a ranged caster. Okay. Hi, puppies. I'm sorry, death dogs. You kind of all have to die now. Actually, I'm not that sorry, but... I feel only slightly bad. I'm not surprised the answer is extremely difficult to find onto. I feel like sometimes they guard their VA names of like minor roles, and I don't know why. It's frustrating in any case. Just ran right by them. This is not a way anywhere, I acknowledge that, but we need to find a key. Key, because here's the gate. Do you have a key, sir? If not, this might all be for naught, but... Rude. You do not. Oh, wait, there's the key. Key, get. And now we come in this way. I feel less bad about that jump, because there was lava there. And as we've seen from experience earlier tonight, my attempts with lava did not go so well. Oh my god. The honking begins. Through the gate we go. Now... where? This way? It's true. It is true. I had wondered if you heard that news. Rude. Oh, that's Lyris.
I don't understand. What am I supposed to do with these flasks?
If we run into trouble, throw one of them at the source. Then get out of the way.
Wow, okay, apparently dialogue is not actually happening here. Fen and Svanna weren't as helpless as I imagined. Still, it took all my skill not to draw the entire Grey Host down upon us. Let's get inside and look for that ritual site. We need to destroy the witch pikes, or Solitude is doomed. How'd you get down here before I did? We're about to enter the very heart of the Grey Host, and that's what you're thinking about? Get your head in the moment. We need you to be at your best if we're going to save Solitude. I feel like that's like the equivalent of... Oh god, there's a line in Emperor's New Groove, I think it is, where the main characters wonder how the hell Yzma and Kronk wound up where they were going before they did. And I just feel like that's the equivalent to Kronk being like, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
As I understand it, a vampire called Lady Esenia controlled Greymore Keep. She was working with the Grey Host to undermine Western Skyrim before you put her down. The very stones of this keep. I sense something. We need to be on our guard.
I love, by the way, that Fen's mouth is not moving. I would have thought this was Rada El Saran's castle.
According to the Raven Watcher's research, no one actually owns the castle. Powerful individuals claim it from time to time, but the keep endures. Lady Esenia is just the latest to occupy its halls. Why she's working with the Ashen Lord? Who can say?
You said you sensed something?
A feeling. Like the very stones have been infused with powerful magic. It seems familiar, but it's also... intense. I need some time to sort out and make sense of what I'm detecting.
I'm not sure what's in these flasks, but Fen told me not to shake them, or drop them, or breathe on them too hard. Let's get inside and find the ritual site before the Harrow Storm begins.
Yes, ma'am. Svanna is our tavern princess, and we love her. Alright, back into the keep we go. From a different angle.
Split up and find the ritual site. We need to disrupt it.
Split up? I suppose that makes sense. I'll go with our friend here. You heard Lyris. We need to find the ritual site. I'll go with you. If the Harrow Storm will be as large as Fargrim claimed, the ritual site must be equally enormous. It shouldn't be too difficult to spot.
Where should we start?
The structure extends all the way to Blackreach's ceiling, placing it almost directly below Solitude. It stands to reason that the ritual site will be on the keep's upper levels, closer to the target of their Harrow Storm. So, we need to go up.
We do indeed. Shall we, Yumi? We get to run with Fen. Oh, that's a creepy statue. Oh, look, Doom puppies. They're not actually Doom puppies, they're death hounds, but... I don't know, for this stream, I feel like calling them Doom puppies is appropriate. They're very loud, aren't they? Oh look, a mirror. We hit up every bookshelf and continue up.
Hello. This looks important.
Fenorian's voice when he saw that, though. It was perfect. I approve. Shelves. Reading all of the books. This is just a reminder, read all of the books. You never know if there's going to be a skill up or something in them. I have most of the important ones for me maxed out, so there's never going to be anything for me, but I like having the lore. Okay, let's go talk to Fen.
This book? I recognize the handwriting. It's Singalus's. It's more of his research. Harrowstones, witch pikes, netherroot brew. How it all worked together for the benefit of the Grey Host.
Any new revelations in there?
This might be something. I just need to skim through these assumptions and incantations. What's this? Instructions on the placement of runes throughout Greymore. All the way to... My gods! This entire tower! It's a witch pike!
So that means...
The magic I sensed earlier. It was familiar because it's the same magic used in the Harrowstone rituals. Don't you see? This entire keep is the ritual site. They turned the tower into a witch pike. But at the scale... it's inconceivable.
What's the purpose of a giant witch pike? How do we destroy it?
I'm not sure we can destroy this tower. We need to keep going. Find a way to disrupt the ritual. But I think I understand what they're doing. Singalus found a way to release the Grey Host from Cold Harbor by using the Harrowstorms.
Using the... how?
The Harrowstorms steal life energy, and use it to pull the souls of the Grey Host out of Cold Harbor and into the Grey Reliquaries. It's quite ingenious. How they reincorporate, though. It has something to do with those stone husks, I think.
Is there anything else important in that book?
Oh, most certainly. Perhaps even a way to reverse the effects of the Harrowstorms and restore the Harrowed. If the notes are complete, it would just require study, experimentation, and time. Unfortunately, we lack all three of those at the moment.
Great. Okay, so this entire freaking tower is a witch pike. It's not good, you guys. It's not good. Oh my god, skeletal kitten. There's a skeletal cat on this chair. I would like to pet, but I cannot. Okay. Focus. Focus. This entire freaking tower is a witch pike.
There they are!
Lyris, Svanna, I think this entire tower functions as a witch pike.
What? Fen, how is that even possible?
That's my father! This way!
Oh my god!
Pain is part of the process, Svargrim. It's exquisite, my master.
Once you are attuned to Greymore, the stone will be yours to command. Rise, Svargrim, and unleash my storm upon Solitude. Then the last of the Grey Host shall be reborn.
The Ashen Lord. He turned Svargrim into the heart of his Harrowstorm.
They're moving higher up the tower. We need to follow them!
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Everything is happening all at once.
Take these stairs. Svanna and I will go this way.
Yumi, come through the gate. Oh boy. Where do we go? Oh god. My phone decided to turn itself off. Okay. I think we go this way.
Look, a Grey Reliquary. A Grey Reliquary. It's massive. It's massive. Just like the storm they planned to unleash on the city.
Oh god, Blood Knight. Stab. Yumi, did you throw a skeleton at them? It seriously looked like you just chucked a skeleton at that guy. I have no idea if that's what actually happened, but that is what it looked like. That was amazing. I did not know that was an ability.
They should take us to Svargrim and Rada al-Saran.
I didn't know that was a thing necromancers could do, but it is wonderful. Keep expecting something to like leap out and attack me when I come around corners in this area. It's a little ridiculous. I know that's not a thing that is actually gonna happen, but it's kind of like what my brain thinks is going to happen.
Good. This whole place. The Grey Host is preparing to go to war.
Oh, great. Just what we needed.
And so the thorns arrive once more to prick my thumbs.
A barrier.
And Rada al-Saran?
You want me to talk to him? Okay.
Your persistence begins to annoy me, mortal. You killed my beloved brother and sister, Singalis and Ulfra. I freed them, and you sent them back. Back to the hated Moloch Ball. I will see you suffer for that transgression.
Then drop the barrier. Let's finish this.
As much as it would please me to flay the flesh from your bones, I have more pressing matters to attend to. But know this, as I felt each death, you shall feel it when the Harrow Storm takes every life in Solitude. You shall feel it when you fail.
I am not gonna let that happen.
Bold words, but futile. Svargrim rises and the Harrow Storm with him. Once the attunement is finished, they will be unstoppable.
What happened? What did that damn vampire do?
He's merging the power flowing through the keep with Svargrim, giving him control of the Harrow Storm.
Then you must undo it. I'll stay and help. Lyris, you and our friend keep going up and find my father.
Be careful, you guys. Things are happening. I'm not okay. Things are happening when my brain is just like, oh my god, there's so much. There's so much. Oh my goodness. This is not gonna end well for literally anybody. This is not going to end well, Yumi. I'm not okay. So much is happening. I am not okay with any of this. Really?
Sacrifices happen.
Really? We have to go down here? Ugh.
Energy. They're waking up. Get ready to fight.
Oh, great! Great! Just what I always freaking wanted. Oh my god. Just what I wanted. To be attacked by giant freaking stone husks. This is all I wanted in life. Why? How we're even damaging them when they're made of stone, I do not know. But apparently we are. It's fine. To be honest, I'm a little relieved that they're just, like, it's just the husk and not, like, a vampire or something coming to murder us. Although, I guess I'd expect them to be werewolves before vampires, considering that's all I've seen come out of these things. But that's not the point.
Come on, we're nearly through. Come on, we're nearly through.
want to stand in that. Almost there. Almost there.
A dead end! We weren't able to stop the attunement spell. It's just getting stronger.
A tower. It must lead to the upper levels. I need time to get that door open.
Everyone, protect Fen!
Oh, great. 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 This is all I've wanted in life. Dorian, hurry up! Nope, F you. Nope, nope, nope.
Good job. Through the door into the upper levels now. Hurry!
Now, we just... No!
And?
The The shaking is getting worse.
Damn magic! Give me something to hit!
The magic. Sal Sharon. The attunement is almost complete.
I love Lyris.
Find my father. Lyris, take Fen that way. We'll go the other.
I love Lyris. I love her so much. Damn magic, give me something to hit.
The attunement is complete, Svargrim. You and Greymore Keep are one.
Senya's Blood Knights. How loyal can her creations be?
We need to hurry.
I
This
leave
way.
the harrowing of remember your
We pulled them, I pulled the other group. Okay, we need to go up. We need to keep going up. Where is up? Up is down this hallway. Okay, down here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're not alive? Okay. I thought you were. That's fine. Just a weird obstacle. That's cool.
So high up, but still far beneath the ground.
Yep. Dear Lord, just look at this
So high
view.
up, but still far beneath the ground.
Look at this view. Damn. This is amazing. Okay. Marvel at that later. We have an expansion to finish. Looks like this way. Hello, Grey Host. You're gonna die now. Oh, this. Okay. Yep. Nope. Nope. No, thank you, sir. I do not want to be your friend. Please go away. Well, I knew this was gonna happen. Alright, onwards.
This place is connected to Castle Dower. How long has my father been planning this?
You abandoned me In a moment of triumph? What game do you play, Rada al-Saran?
Game? I gave you power. If you can't conquer Skyrim, the fault is your own. Now ascend to your Tower of the Wolf and unleash my most potent Herald Storm. The Grey Host is counting on you, little king.
That's not good. Not good at all. Okay, let's keep going. Svargrim is up this way. And I would like to kick his ass.
Hold, friends! We followed the booming voices. Where's Svargrim?
My father descended into solitude, but Rada al-Saran, I think he's leaving.
Interesting. Lyris assumed the Grey Host was preparing to attack, but it's just as possible they're relocating their forces.
We'll figure that out later after we stop my father.
Fair enough. Friends, lead the way.
Oh my.
What is it now, Fen?
Oh, nothing. Just don't look down.
Oh, nothing. Just don't look down. Oh, yeah, no, we're not looking down. Sometimes oh my goodness, look at this loading screen. Sometimes in MMOs, looking down still proves to be a bad decision on my part. I am kind of terrified of falling from great heights, so I don't know why. Like, there's no logical reason for that fear. I just, as far as I know anyway, it is just a fear I have.
We're close to the surface. You can feel the fresh air.
The tunnel leads to the surface?
I'm pretty sure. I think this is how the Grey Host forces were able to sneak into the Temple of the Divines and take control of that location. Go fast, but try to be stealthy. Maybe we can surprise them like they surprised the Sword Thane's soldiers.
If my calculations are correct, this tunnel will take us to the Temple of the Divines. From there we can slip into the Castle Dower and the Tower of the Wolf.
Do we have a plan?
Get to the surface and make our way up to the Tower of the Wolf. Then do whatever it takes to keep Svargrim from calling the Harrowstorm down upon the city. Child's play, wouldn't you say?
These tunnels. How long have they been here? Is this why my father sealed off his precious tower? To hide them? Svargrim has much to answer for. Much to answer for indeed.
I don't understand why he hasn't unleashed the Harrowstorm yet.
Rada al-Saran not only turned my father into a vampire, he merged him with Greymore Keep. We should be thankful that the process has taken as long as it has. I don't think we have much longer, though. We need to reach him before the storm breaks.
Right. What am I doing on inventory space? Okay. Not a whole lot of space left. That's fine.
Harrow Fiends. What became of the herald Svargrim brought to Castle Dower?
Corralled like warhounds about to be set loose.
Feel like maybe we should have killed those ones in the cages, but don't really have a whole lot of time in that regard. One thing I will say about this game, it has a very good way of making you feel the urgency of what is going on. Like, you, or at least I do, get really, really invested in the plot and what's going on. So, like, right now, I'm definitely, like, there's a part of my brain that's very much, oh my god, we need to fix this, we need to stop it now. So I'm, like, focused in on that and literally nothing else. Like, I know there are things I can search through and all of that. I'm just straight up ignoring that. Oh my goodness. Oi! off. You do not eat people. That is very rude. Well, so much for stealth.
Is that Princess Vana?
Harrowstorm. It's begun.
Look, above the Tower of the Wolf. The storm's only partially formed.
My father's up there. Open the gates and let's go.
But the Harrow Fiend's below the temple. If they escape into the streets...
You and I will keep that from happening. Take the princess and deal with Svargrim, partner.
Yes. It's the only option. Let's go.
Hey, Sound, how you doing? Which, by the way, guys, if you're not following Sound on Twitch, you should be. Sound is awesome. It has an amazing burb.
Get to the tower and stop Svargrim. We'll hold the gate.
Okay, we go which way?
I'm with you, my friend. Up the stairs.
We are not sacrificing Svanna. This one time, I do not approve of sacrificing anybody. Oi. Oh, you're not eating them. Okay then. I thought you were being a Harrow Fiend. You are not. Oi! Get off! Leave the people alone. Oi! I do not think Svanna would want me to let these things attack her people, so if they're still alive, I'm gonna help them if I can. Alright, this way. Into the tower.
Ah, daughter. Come to bear witness to my ascent. Vada al-Saran has given me power beyond anything you can imagine.
Oh. Well, that's new. I don't want to walk on this. Hi. Rude! Oh, damn. Very rude. That was so rude, Svargrim. What the hell? I mean, I never liked you anyway, but, like... Dude. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, you little... There you are. You didn't move at all. Are you kidding me? I dropped down an AoE and he freaking moved out of it. How dare? How dare he?
How is this possible?
Why did it have to come to this?
Because your dad is an asshole. Okay, let's get out of here. Svanna, you okay, baby?
We shouldn't remain here. You go on ahead. I just need a moment.
I really hope you're okay, Svanna. I mean, we did just murder your dad. For a valid reason, but... I still feel bad. I mean, the girl has lost her mom and her father. In, like, presumably, however long this DLC, this expansion content actually lasts for. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to take place in, like, a day, several days, a week. I don't know. But she has lost her mom. She then finds out her father is working with the people who are trying to completely destroy her entire kingdom. And then she had to murder her dad on top of everything else.
Well?
Like, I cannot even imagine what that must be like for her, to be quite honest with you guys. I need to get off of this because this... Is this rain? Is that... Oh, geez. That is... Bright light effect apparently does not like my computer. That's fine. Yumi was floating temporarily.
Orky's trickery. I hate working days.
Keep going. My question is, are we gonna find Svanna where we met her? It looks like it. Looks like we might actually find her where we met her. Back in the tavern. Also, Solitude does not like my computer. It is a wonderful zone, but it just does not like my computer. Oh my god, Svanna is back up here. Wow. Wow. I are blind. I am blind AF is what I am, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to come back up here. Coming back up here messes with my computer a bit. But we're gonna do it. Because here's Svanna. Hi, Svanna.
My father betrayed everything to aid the Grey Host. With his death, Solitude is saved.
Yeah, but are you okay?
It's done. We killed my father and ended the Herostorm. The city still stands. Skyrim still stands. Although the Tower of the Wolf may have been damaged beyond repair.
Are you alright with all of this, Svanna?
No, of course not. My father was the High King of Western Skyrim. I always thought he had the best interests of our holds and our people in his heart. But there was a darkness there. Jealousy, bitterness. He wanted to control all of Skyrim.
So joining the Grey Host was just about power?
For Svargrim, yes, I think it was. As for Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host, I am not entirely sure what they're after. Enough of this. I need to get to work. With my father gone, someone has to pick up the pieces and restore the holds.
Is there anything you need me to do?
First, on behalf of Western Skyrim, take this with my thanks. We would have been lost without you. Then, rest. Check on our friends. Injuries must be tended to, buildings repaired. Other wounds will take longer. We'll have more to do soon enough. Whatever Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host were planning, I think the worst is behind us as far as Western Skyrim is concerned. With with Svargrim dead, their grip on the holds comes to an end.
Are you in charge of Solitude now?
Not officially. At least I don't think so. I feel like the whole world's crumbling around me. But the city's still standing, so that's something. I'm more worried about our friends. We left Lyris and Fen the hold of a horde of Hero fiends.
I almost forgot about that.
Hopefully they were able to hold the courtyard and keep those monsters out of the city. You go on ahead and check on them. I need to collect myself. Solitude needs Princess Svanna now. And I'm not quite ready to be her.
I'll go find Lyris and Fen.
Thank you. Help them and anyone else as best you can. I'll do the same. Once you're done with them, I'll find you and we can figure out what to do next.
Do you think the danger's past?
Gods, I hope so. Haven't we dealt with enough already? I need to see what happened firsthand. All the suffering and pain my father caused. I can't undo it, but I can make amends. Or at least try to.
Alright, let's see if we can't find Lyris and Fenorian. Hope they're okay. Okay, so there is something I've wanted to do. Can I do it? Yes. Whee! Worth it.
Tell me truthfully, Lyris. How much of this blood is mine?
Not enough to be worried about.
Hi.
So, is it over? What happened to Svargrim? And where's Svanna?
Svargrim's dead. Svana's fine, but she needed a minute. She asked me to check on you guys.
A parent's betrayal cuts deeper than a sword. But Svanna's strong. Stronger than she's been given credit for. And Solitude's going to need that strength in the coming days.
Think she can handle it?
If you told me the tavern rat we met at the Lonely Troll would become my choice to lead this land, I'd have called you mad. Then again, my king's a skald, so what do I know? Come on, there's probably something productive we should be doing.
What do you have in mind?
Last I heard, Sword Thane Uthlet was gathering everyone he could at the Hall of the Dead. Head over there and see how they weathered the Harrow Storm. I'll take care of securing Castle Dower. As for Fen, you might remind him we need a lot of elixir.
What happened with the Horde of Harrow Fiends anyway?
We did our best to hold the Harrow Fiends inside Castle Dower, but nothing short of stone walls were going to keep those monsters from pushing through. Seemed like everyone I killed was replaced by 2 more.
So how'd you stop them?
Almost didn't. We were nearly overrun before Fen went wild. I've never seen him like that, snarling and showing what a true vampire can do. Took the Harrow Fiends by surprise and we routed them. I did have to thwack him to clear his head, though.
I'm trying to picture this tiny vampire, this tiny high elf vampire boy, going wild and like rampaging on a whole bunch of Harrow Fiends. I am failing so hard at picturing this.
You did it. I shouldn't be surprised. But things were looking rather bleak before the clouds parted.
What happened with the Horde of Harrow Fiends?
We held the gate as long as we could, but the Harrow Fiends were a flood of claws and teeth. Once they burst through, Lyris cleaved through them like a scythe through wheat. But even she couldn't stem the tide.
So what did happen?
I'm not really sure. I kind of went wild. Let out my inner beast, as it were. I was rending and slashing. Then Lyris whacked me with the flat of her blade. At least that's the last thing I remember. Not my finest hour, but we survived.
So what now?
The Sword Thane gathered people in the Hall of the Dead. Go check on them while I pull myself together. This whole ordeal has been a lot more strenuous than I'm accustomed to. Then I'll get to work on the elixir and a cure for the Herod.
What about the Harrow Fiends?
Sadly, I don't think there's any hope for them. Their life energy was sucked dry, turning them into feral beasts. Restoring them is beyond my capabilities, I'm afraid. At least with the Herod, they're not so far gone as to be a lost cause.
So the elixir will protect everybody else?
As soon as we produce enough of it, yes. We saw how it protected Svanna. Now, where did I put my flask?
I don't know. The Hall of the Dead. Jeez. I can't believe this is the... Gimme, you're going the wrong way. Oh boy. I cannot believe, you guys, that we are managing to basically end a DLC and like not, we're gonna go as long as it takes to wrap up this quest, I think, and then that will be it for the evening, I think. In here. Hello, everybody. Hey, Jarl.
I regret we didn't throw a parade to welcome you back, but I'll cheer enough for 100 souls if you tell me you put that backbiter of a High King to the sword. But what of Svanna? Is she?
Svanna's alive. Can't say the same for the High King.
That's good, but a daughter shouldn't have to kill her own father. Svanna has my support, for whatever that's worth. She's going to need all the help she can get in the days to come.
So Svanna's the queen now?
Not until we hold a moot to support her claim, and we need more than a single Jarl for that to occur. If Svanna proves herself as the acting Jarl, they might look past her father's failings and make her the queen, eventually.
She's proven capable so far.
We can settle the matter of the crown when there's kingdom enough to rule. What remains of the holds are still ravaged by the harrow storms, and I doubt we've seen the last of the Grey Host, for that matter.
Any word from your hold?
None good, but none bad either. My wife knows better than anyone how to care for our people. I trust she and my Thane to protect and care for Morthal in my absence.
Hello, Ulfled. How are you doing?
We seem to have survived, thank the gods. I thought for certain we were all about to witness the end of the world.
Looks like Solitude weathered the storm, though.
No thanks to Svargrim, damn his eyes. After you and the princess went off to Blackreach, I gathered whoever we could, and made our stand here in the Hall of the Dead. I'm just glad we don't have to be permanent residents.
So no major casualties?
Far fewer than I feared when the storm began. Thanks to you and the princess. With the storm over and the Grey Host driven from Castle Dower, my soldiers will get the city back into shape. As long as no one else attacks us in the meantime.
I'll leave you to it then.
They're here! They're at the gates! The Grey Host? I thought we were done with them for now.
Not the Grey Host! The Skald King with an army from the east!
What treachery is this?
No, no.
We'll give the Skald King a proper welcome, one way or another.
No, he's not coming here to attack you people. This is what I've been trying to tell everybody since this freaking DLC started. That is not who Yoren is at all. Like, come on now. Okay, let's go talk to Yoren. Yoren, please don't do something stupid. What? I know you won't. I know that's not who you are. But, oh my god.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
Stand down, you idiots! We come in peace.
Partner, could really use your knack for diplomacy right now. Speak to the Skald King before we start a war.
Sure, save me from fools and prophets. Will no one properly greet a weary traveler?
I will in a second. I want to talk to your son.
I know that there's little love between East and West, but now's not the time to be picking a fight.
What are you and Yoren doing here?
Lyris's report on the rise of Grey Ghost had my father preparing for the worst. When we hadn't received word for some time, he decided to intercede.
Well, if we hadn't stopped Svargrim, that might have been necessary.
Svargrim. It's hard to believe the rumors were true. I didn't know him well, but I can't understand how anyone could throw away everything for the promise of power. What's immortality worth if there's nothing you hold dear?
Will your father attempt to take Svargrim's place here?
You'd have to ask him. As far as I can tell, the Western holds are in chaos. They could use a king who cares for his fellow Nords, but if the welcome we received here is any indication, Solitude won't see it that way.
Okay, give me a second. I'll talk to the king. Hi, Yoren. What are you doing?
Oh, familiar face. Maybe you can talk some sense into these Western milk drinkers. We're not a damn invasion. We're here to help. Do you know what's going on?
Okay, so the Grey Host was behind the attacks on Western Skyrim. High King Svargrim... We had to kill him.
So the rumors are true? Svargrim joined the Grey Host? I knew he had ambitions, but to throw away his humanity like that, it's inconceivable. Svargrim once told me that he would die before welcoming me to Solitude. I suppose he was right.
Grey Host caused a lot of damage. These people could use your help.
That's why I sent Lyris here in the first place. I'm not the king of these holds, though. I can't do anything if they refuse my help. Svargrim despised me. He would never accept my aid. But Svanna... here she comes now. Let's see what she has to say.
Whatever you say, King Yoren.
We have no need of help that involves welcoming your soldiers within our walls.
My walls, Jarl. My father may have been willing to slap aside the helping hand. But I'm not. Permit me a word with your envoy, Skald King.
Svanna! Yes!
Thank you.
There's my girl.
For holding the line, I mean. I'm ready to do what I should have done a long time ago. To do what my father never could. I'll speak with the Skald King. There's one more thing I'd like you to do while I entertain our guests.
What do you need?
We saved Solitude, but our war with the Grey Host is far from over. We need Fenn's elixir more than ever. With that, and King Yoren's help, we might just push these monsters back into their grave for good. Check on Fenn's progress, please.
Anything else?
That depends on Fenn. If there's anything standing in his way, let me know. And I'll do everything in my power to get him what he needs.
I'll go talk to him.
Fenn is with old Mjolnir at the Mages Guild. When you're finished with him, join me in the courtyard of the Blue Palace. I'm going to hold a moment of remembrance for this city. We all need a moment to mourn what we lost.
What about your guests?
I'm going to invite the Skald King to join us. If the people of Solitude see him bow his head along with the rest of us, they may not care about the divide between the East and the West.
There's my girl! Svanna will be a great queen. I'm sure of it. Okay, let's go talk to Fenn. Also, I hope you guys don't mind that we're going a bit over tonight. I want to wrap this up tonight. I'm not sure what we're going to wind up doing next time. I will need to put some serious thought into it. It might be just a whole bunch of
You have any experience with jails or escapes?
might be going like map completion or going antiquity hunting. I don't know, but it's going to be something. We will figure it out. I will figure it out.
I'm desperate.
But for right now, I want to wrap this up tonight because I don't want to have like half of a quest hanging over my head, you know? Where are you, Fenn? Fenn, where are the stairs, damn it? I know there are stairs, where are they? Yumi found the stairs, I did not. There we go. There are the stairs.
Ingenious. A rare thing to find an elf with the makings of a clever woman.
Despite what my kin might proclaim, it's not all in the blood. Ah, good, you're here. We've made a breakthrough.
Yay!
I have seen many things in my time, but never could I have predicted I would soon train adepts of the Mages Guild in the arts of my ancestors.
Why is that?
This is an institution of elves. They know nothing of the soul of the world. Here, magic is a thing to be measured and weighed. Mages know. They do not feel.
Why teach them then?
Necessity and a hope they can learn. If we're to brew enough elixir for everyone in the kingdom, it will take all the herb grinders in the holds. Here at least they know how to use a mortar and pestle.
Fair. Hi, Fenn.
I was just discussing a theory with Mjolnir, and it seems like we're very close to turning this elixir into a true restorative.
Meaning what?
A cure. Singolis's research on the Netherroot showed me just how it weakens the connection between a body and soul. Thus far I've been able to inure a person to the root, but now I'm certain I can use that knowledge to heal those weakened bonds.
How quickly can you produce it?
Well, it is just a theory at this point. There's a lot more testing and experimentation to be done before we can produce a viable antidote. Weeks, optimistically?
Svanna needs your elixir now, though. She asked me to make sure everything's going smoothly.
I know. We can't simply put things on hold. Mjolnir and I have a batch brewing right now, and materials to keep producing for another day. Ingert's promised us a steady supply of Arcase oil, but that's not our limiting factor.
What's the problem?
We know enough about Singolis's refinement processes to replicate his methods, but we still need a source of Netherroot to do so. Tell Svanna that if she can keep us supplied, we can produce enough elixir for all the holds in a matter of weeks.
Any idea where we can get more?
We can ransack Greyhost stockpiles, or mount an expedition into Blackreach. Otherwise, it would take decades of work to produce a proper crop. After we get the elixir squared away, we'll turn our attention to curing the Herald.
Did Singolis's notes tell you more about the Grey Reliquaries and the Stone Husks?
Indeed. As I surmised, the Grey Reliquaries contained the remains of ancient Grey Host warriors. They served as a connection to the souls trapped in Cold Harbor. Using the energy from the Harrow Storms, the souls were pulled into the stone husks.
What was the purpose of the husks?
I believe the stone husks are incubators of a sort. The physical forms of the Grey Host are reincorporated within the stone vessels, through a mix of Zingolis's alchemy and sorcery, and the magic of the Ice Reach witches. When whole, they burst free.
Well, so we still have that problem to deal with. Because we didn't kill Rada al-Saran. He is going to be back. Whenever we get the final chapter of the Dark Heart of Skyrim storyline, I can guarantee you we're going to be running into Rada al-Saran again.
What do you want?
I'm both looking forward to and dreading that. So many people. Svanna, where are you? Oh, there you are.
I was hoping you'd return before we began. Tell me you've got good news.
Yes?
I'll feel a lot better delivering a speech about healing and hope, knowing that we're on the road to recovery. What did Fen have to say about the elixir?
They're making it as we speak, but he says they'll need more netherroot soon.
Not the best news, but I'll take it. So long as we have enough to protect our soldiers, we have a fighting chance against the Grey Host. I'll go to the Undergrove myself, if that's what it takes.
Fen also believes he can make a cure for the Harrowed.
Now that would be cause for celebration. If he can really bring back even a fraction of those we lost to the Harrow Storms, I'm willing to try. That's all I needed to hear. We should begin the ceremony before the crowd grows more restless.
What do you have planned?
Nothing fancy. Just a traditional Nord wake. To mourn and celebrate those we've lost, and cherish the lives we still have. I'd like you to join us.
Yes, ma'am.
None of us would be here to sing dirges for the dead or celebrate the living if not for you. I certainly wouldn't be here, ready to lead my hold. You've supported me since I started down this path. I'm honored to have you here at the end. Sons and daughters of Skyrim, we have the honor today of remembering the dead.
Honor to the fallen.
Sons and daughters of Skyrim, our trials were fierce, but we are still here.
We stand and we remain.
Now, we raise our voices to tell Sovngarde of the coming of the worthy dead, and to tell the world that the Nords are still here. We are still standing!
The fallen now march home to hallowed halls, to join our ancestors in boundless drink and song and brawls. Let sound the horns, let peal the bells, let loose the ancient hymn. We will remain until time ends, we children of Skyrim.
That was fantastic. Unexpected.
I can't think of a more fitting send-off for my father than Nords of both kingdoms mourning side by side. Skyrim may be divided, but at least our honored dead are united in Sovngarde.
So, what are your plans going forward?
Yoren, Redharn, and I need to form a plan to distribute Fen's elixir and push back against the Grey Host. And acquire more netherroot, it seems. There's a lot to be done, but I'm surrounded by good people. I trust we'll get through this together.
Anything I can help with?
I can't leave everything to you, you know. Well, I probably could. But even Isgramor took a rest now and again. Let us shoulder the burden for a while. I'm sure I'll need to call on you again soon enough.
Will you take over as High Queen?
I don't know. It's not important, not right now. What matters is rallying the people against the enemy. Our real enemy. If that means seeking the crown, then I'll do what needs to be done.
Do you think Svargrim passed on to Sovngarde? Wow.
Sovngarde is a place for the honored dead. Svargrim gave up his seat in the Hall of Valor when he made his pact with the Ashen Lord. Wherever he is, I hope he regrets how he got there.
He probably does. Also, I must talk to Lyris.
I'm glad to be done with this. Diplomacy and investigation aren't my favorite pastimes. They seem to suit you, though. You stepped up to the task better than I could have hoped.
Will you be leaving Western Skyrim now?
I'll be staying so long as Yoren's here. Or until I can persuade him to send me after Rada al-Saran. That leech owes a lot of blood to us, and I intend to squeeze it out of him. We have to find him first.
Do we have any leads?
Whatever his plans were after sacking Solitude, we haven't uncovered them. With any luck, the Skald King will send me on a raid of the Grey Host, and I can beat some answers out of a few of them.
Let me know if you do.
Count on it.
Alright, I must speak to one other individual.
In their own way, the people of Western Skyrim are as strong as the Nords of the East. Even after so much suffering, they still stand against the howling wind. We shall do everything within our power to help them recover.
Do you think Svanna is ready to rule Western Skyrim?
Blood alone does not make one worthy to rule a hold, let alone an entire kingdom. The princess will lead for now, but many questions must be answered before the Jarls crown a new ruler of Solitude. That's what a moot is for.
And what are you gonna do now, King Yoren?
If Princess Svanna agrees, I want to bring more of my people from Eastmarch to help restore Solitude and the Western Holds. My retinue is too small to deal with everything. We need more hands.
Will the people of Western Skyrim accept help from Eastmarch?
All I can do is to offer my aid in good faith. Whether they decide to grab my hand or to slap it away, that's up to them. Despite our differences, I love this land. It's as much Skyrim as my beloved Eastern Holds. I would not see it suffer.
Do you think Eastern and Western Skyrim might reconcile?
Today? No, the time isn't right. As for the future, who can say? Svargrim was never interested in finding a path to reconciliation. Princess Svanna isn't a father, that much is clear. So I suppose I can hope.
You can. Oh my god, the goodest boy is here. And we can pet him. The goodest boy, you guys. We can pet the goodest boy. That is wonderful. Oh my god, and Gwendis and Adusa are here too. Oh my god, hi.
Nothing like standing in a crowd of Nords who barely survived a brush with vampires to make you miss Ravenwatch Castle, eh?
Will you be staying in Skyrim for a while?
We've been told to hold position and monitor the Grey Host's activities, though I'd wager you've done most of the heavy lifting already. It'll very nearly be a bit of a holiday after everything else that's happened.
We've been told to hold position and monitor the Grey Host's activities. Told by who? This is what I want to know. Do you know Adusa? Will you tell me?
Walker, you and Fenorian did well to stop the traitor king. We will make sure no other threats befall the city. We swear it.
So what's the Ravenwatch planning?
Rada al-Saran is still out there, and eventually he might try something like this again. Solitude may be safe, for now, but wherever he strikes next may not share the same fortune.
It is true. I think, you guys, this is where we're going to wrap for tonight, because these are a lot of people. I want to say hello to all of them, but realistically I can't. Oh my god. Mog is just back here. Hi.
We all lost someone today. A comrade, a father, a friend. I'm fortunate enough to have gained a good leader, at least. Well, we all have.
Are you gonna stick by Svanna?
Who do you take me for? It'd besmirch my reputation to abandon a kingdom in such desperate need of cheer. Mog does not leave a place less joyful than he finds it. I'll be coordinating morale efforts from the Lonely Troll if you need me.
But this is where I think, my friends, we are going to wrap for the evening, because we have definitely completed it. I guess this would technically be the second chapter in the Dark Heart of Skyrim saga. We have the dungeon chapters, which I usually do not touch. Um, that's just my own personal thing, just because I normally don't have a lot of people to run them with. So that's content I normally never see anyway. That said, thank you, Yumi, very much for coming with me. And also thank you to Eris, because Eris wound up joining us initially and sadly was unable to continue due to work and such. But thank you, Yumi, for hanging out with me and running me through this. I appreciate it very much. I'm not sure what exactly we're going to wind up doing next week in ESO. I might dedicate it to either like a map completion thing or going through or oh god, what are words? It is late, you guys. This is what happens at this time of night. Like my brain just starts shutting down and it is awful. I think what we might do next week is, if it's not map completion, it'll be going through the antiquities I have and finding them. There might be some other things going on as well. I don't know. I have not decided yet. We will have to see. But I hope you guys will stick with me for that. And if anybody was avoiding stream because of spoilers, I will have to let them know the stream will be spoiler free at that point. But again, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. This is a fun time. I hope you guys had fun too, coming through here with me as well. And my friends, that is going to be it for us for the evening. If you're new around here and you had fun with us and want to stick around for more of it, there is a heart-shaped button somewhere on that side of the screen. I'm not sure where. If it's not up there, it's down there in that corner. It completely depends on which version of the channel layout you're currently using. Either way, though, if you tap that little heart-shaped button, and you haven't yet already, rather, and you check that little bell next to it, you'll be notified when we're live next. Next stream is going to be Sunday evening. Wow, Sunday afternoon. I worked good, you guys. Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be playing some Stardew Valley, which is definitely a mood shift from this, but it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. We have things we gotta do. I have a list of things, like, I need to earn a whole bunch of money so I can make a house for Pam and for Penny, because they live in a trailer currently, and I need to fix. I must fix. They are too precious, and I must fix this. But hopefully we're going to be able to do that. I still have a lot of money to earn before I can. But hopefully that will be a thing. Anyway, please stick around with us for that. I think we're going to have a fun time. Let's see, though. Who can I send you guys to at this point? I think Lyris might be on. I think Grace might be on, maybe. I'm not sure who else is on right now. Oh, yep. Grace is on. So I'm going to set up a host over that way. Lyris is an awesome individual to play some music. Sometimes they play violin. Occasionally, it's a lot of fun. So please feel free to go on over there and give Lyris some hearts. As for me, I'm going to wind down for the evening and probably crash, because this is a lot later than I usually hang out. That said, until I see you guys again on Sunday, you guys have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. And I will see you all soon. Bye, guys. Have a good night.